All right, we are live for the protection list to be revealed for the Seattle Kraken and the rest of the NHL. In about an hour, we will see all the protection lists for every single NHL team, who they'll protect and who they will unprotect in this year's expansion draft. But we got the news yesterday night that Carey Price waiving his no-move clause to protect Jake Allen in the expansion draft. Some huge news coming there. So we've already gotten some bombshells as well. Vladimir Tarasenko being unexposed. We're going to see some more though. We're going to see some more surprises this morning. And after the next hour, basically, we will pretty much know what the Seattle Kraken could end up looking like officially this morning, which is going to be so fun. So if you guys are in the chat, say hello. Let me know if you're in here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on the replay. And let's just get this party started, boys. We got about an hour to go until the list is officially revealed for the Seattle Kraken. And we'll see what options they have to go with in year one. So for the first few folks in the chat here today, we got Andreas, we got Wes McCauley, we got the hockey kid Cameron, who needs defense anyways. We got the home of hockey, Laurie Cran. We got Benjamin. We got Nicholas Mazazka. We got Cameron, Adam Watson, Prod. We got Thomas H, Shrana Golovich, Leonardo Eduardi, a YouTube channel who subbed to Grav, Geo Jelly. We got Dynasty. We got Angel. We got Luca Magic, Jason Sheckley, Geo Jelly, Ryan Callahan, Cam the Leafs fan. We got Dana Ide. We got Awesome Zach in here. We got Habs are goated. Good to see you guys come by the chat. And you know what? Again, we could pretty much know what Seattle is going to be looking like this morning. We will know, of course, their actual picks on the 21st. But this will be the last really big date until the actual NHL expansion draft. And we'll likely get the actual trades revealed then. But we will have a great idea of what Seattle is looking like this morning. So, you know what? Can we get some W's in the chat? Because this has been a long time coming, man. It's been a long time coming with the Seattle Kraken. All these years of speculation, all these years of predictions. We could pretty much know what they're looking like today, which is going to be so fun. We got 90 people already in this chat. Let's get the hype going, boys. Stick in the live stream. And again, we got an hour to go, but a lot of speculation, of course, with Carey Price waiving his no-move clause. So, first things first, after you get some W's in the chat down below, I want to know in the chat down below. What you guys are thinking. Now, I'm going to put 3 numbers in the chat. I want you to put 3 numbers or 1 number in the chat down below as well on your prediction. I want to see a 1 in the chat if the Seattle Kraken take Carey Price. I want to see a 2 in the chat if you think Montreal will keep Carey Price and Seattle will reject his contract and Carey Price. 3 in the chat if you think the Seattle Kraken and the Montreal Canadiens have a trade to have Carey Price go back to Seattle, they retain 50% and then send him back to the Montreal Canadiens with a lot less cap space on his books for, let's say, a few picks. Let me know in the chat down below what you guys are thinking. 1, 2, or 3. 1 for Seattle taking him, 2 for Montreal keeping him, and 3 if there is a trade in the works. Because I think when it comes to Montreal and Seattle, there is a really good chance that they make a trade happen here. Because you could have Carey Price going to Seattle, and if he wants to go back to Montreal, you could ship him back 50% retained, and you'd probably give up like a first-round pick in a second or something like that. We don't know what the price would actually be, no pun intended, but I think it would be a pretty smart move for both teams. Seattle just gets some more surplus, and Montreal is able to cut that Carey Price salary in half. And I think when it comes to the actual likelihood, I think Seattle just keeping him upright and outright is the least likely option to me, because he has an $11 million signing bonus this next year. And even though Seattle has some deep pockets, I don't know if they're totally willing to take that option on, especially with Carey Price's so regular season numbers as of recent. Even with the great playoffs, that's still a huge contract. But if Seattle takes him and Montreal has a deal in place to send him back to Montreal, that to me makes a lot of sense. And I think Seattle and Montreal could have a deal in the works there. I think that was what was happening, and that was speculated by a few people yesterday night, and I thought it was a crazy idea, but I thought it could just work, because again, I don't see Seattle taking him and just keeping him. I just really don't see that, and I think Seattle is going to be focusing more on low budget teams again, or low budget players. As we saw with some of the quotes that Ron Francis had in the media yesterday, he was talking about how the most valuable thing in the league is cap space, and he could still take Carey Price, But I think he's going to want to use that cap space to his advantage, go with that number 3 option, and trade him back to Montreal for some big assets in this draft. I mean, it would obviously at least come with this. I mean, who knows? Maybe it goes with a 30th overall pick and some other assets. But I think, honestly, next year's pick for Montreal could be in play for Seattle. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But let me know in the chat down below once again if you haven't. 1, if you think Seattle will take him. 2, if you think Montreal will keep him. And 3, if you think there is a trade in the works to send him back to the Montreal Canadiens. We got 150 in this chat. Thank you guys for dropping in here tonight. We got a lot of speculation and a lot of rumors to go over this morning. A lot has come out since our last live stream yesterday. And I just want to say thank you once again for 40K subscribers. Absolutely unreal. Can we get some sub goal hype in the chat down below, y'all? I still can't believe that. Thank you for the new subs coming by in here tonight, because it's going to be a fun night, y'all. It's going to be a fun night. Contract is worth it if you can build the right team in front. Only problem I see is injuries. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Colin. I mean, for Seattle, they have options on defense. I just don't see them taking a contract that has that many years on it, especially with them already reporting to go after Chris Driedger. I think there are better regular season options out there, even though Carey Price still think is overall one of the better clutch goalies in the league. I still think for Seattle, taking on that whole contract, I just don't really see. And I also don't see Montreal making a trade to where they like retain 50% on Carey Price for him to just go to Seattle. I don't think Montreal wants to. I feel like I'm going to say this right now. Carey Price will be a Montreal Canadian next year. It's just a matter of how he will be. Will he be traded back to Montreal? Will he be kept by Montreal? He will be a Montreal Canadian. He's not going to play a game for the Seattle Kraken. But I do see there potentially being a trade where he is a Seattle Kraken legend, is there for 5 seconds, and then gets traded back to the Montreal Canadiens. That is what I think is going on here. And I think for Marc Bergevin, that's exactly the type of deal you want to make. With Carey Price's contract is obviously bloated, and you still have quite a bit of years left in it. But if it is like a 5.25 salary, that's a lot more manageable, and that's a lot more, you can be a lot more creative under the cap that way. And especially with a guy like Carey Price, even though he isn't a great regular season goaltender, you could stomach a lot more easily a great goalie in the playoffs like Carey Price for 5.25. I mean, that to me is a pretty good deal then compared to 10.5. And I think these two GMs will want to make a deal like that happen. I think it could be very, very interesting and would benefit both teams, even though Seattle will be bringing in some major cap, obviously, with 5.25 basically being dead on the cap. When it's Seattle, you could get like 2 first-round picks for something like that. I mean, let's be honest here. Andrew Ladd got 2 seconds and a third. You should at least get a first-round pick for this Carey Price deal. Oh yes, so Adam, thank you for pointing it out. We did hit 40.1K last night, which was amazing. I'll update that now. We got 170 in this chat, boys. Do not go anywhere. We got an hour to go until the protection list for every single NHL team are officially revealed. But I want to know in the chat down below for you guys. We already know that Tarasenko will be left exposed. We already know Carey Price will be left exposed. But I want to know in your mind, what is one big surprising player that will be left unprotected in this expansion draft? Let me know your thoughts down in the chat down below. One player, one unexpected player that you guys think will be unexpected, or maybe one surprising player that you think will be protected. Let me know your thoughts. Let me actually go through it a little bit here and just go for my Seattle expansion draft simulator here on Cap Friendly and see what's going on here. So in terms of what I think could be super surprising, I think we've heard some rumors about Anaheim going 3 defensemen, 7 forwards, which I thought was going to be a huge risk just a couple weeks ago, but I guess they're going 7 and 3. So that would be, I guess, my surprise that a guy like Hayden Fleury or Kevin Shattenkirk or a guy like Brendan Gooley could be exposed. So I guess I would go that in terms of my like mini prediction there. But there's some other options here. I mean, Boston's going to be a really interesting team with some of the younger forwards they have. I mean, they're right now pretty much confirmed to expose guys like Wagner, Corrali, Frederick, which will be pretty interesting for Seattle. And for Buffalo as well, I mean, it's going to be interesting what they do with their protection list, because Colin Miller could be exposed. McCabe's going to be a UFA. May probably end up protecting Rasmus Ristolainen. But it's going to be interesting because they didn't add any forwards, any defensemen there, and they could have added a forward definitely to that forward group and left a couple of guys exposed. And also, Calgary is going to be a very interesting one with Mark Giordano. It looks like they'll probably end up exposing him in the expansion draft and keeping Hannafin, Anderson, and Tanev. So that's going to open up a pretty interesting addition for Seattle if they do end up taking Giordano. Even though he is on the aging side of things, he could be the captain to start out for Seattle and could be a pretty good choice there. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting for sure. Josh Anderson won't be protected. Think of that contract. Interesting. Habs are going to. Interesting. The thing is, for me, I mean, I don't know who you protect in place of Anderson, though. I mean, looking at what Montreal will protect, it's going to be a very, very interesting expansion draft for them. Because the thing is here, I mean, looking at it, even if you don't protect Anderson, who else are you protecting? Who else are you protecting that's not a UFA? Like Paul Byron, I guess? Because there's not many guys outside of Evans, Kotkaniemi, Lehkonen that are huge guys that are RFAs or guys that are already locked up. I mean, the thing is, you could already protect both Anderson and Drouin as well. So in this scenario, I mean, maybe you're protecting Drouin instead, which I don't think would make any sense. And maybe you're protecting like, see, there's just nobody else. There's just nobody else that is worth it. That is not a UFA at least. And I don't know, like the next RFA on that list that is even anything is like Joseph Blandisi. I just don't see why Montreal would do that. I mean, I think Montreal was one other team that was primed to make a move in this trade deadline, not even just with Jake Allen, but with another forward. I mean, they could have easily fit somebody because they don't have to protect Jonathan Drouin. They could have just added another forward and exposed Drouin and maybe hope that he goes to Seattle. Like, that could have been an easy add right there, and you could have another protection slot there. But even if you didn't want to expose Josh Anderson, you could have him exposed and add another forward there into that group, and then expose that forward, leave Anderson exposed. I don't know. It seems weird to me that Montreal didn't do anything. Maybe that's just me. Grab, do you think the Rangers get Eichel? I really hope so, Gunmurph. I really hope so. I think in terms of the top three teams for me still, it's Rangers, LA Kings, and Vegas Golden Knights. Hey, Grab, what do you think about the Hamilton to Seattle rumors? I mean, I don't think it's crazy. I think in terms of actually selecting them in the expansion draft, it'll be interesting because, again, if they do get an extra period of time where they can negotiate with Hamilton. And honestly, I think for Seattle, if you can get Hamilton to start off your franchise, that's not bad. I mean, on paper, like, the only player close compared to Vegas was Marc-Andre Fleury in terms of impact going into that year. Dougie Hamilton is probably, besides Marc-Andre Fleury, the best player ever taken by an expansion draft team, if it is that way. And personally, even like, they would probably re-sign him. I think Hamilton would want to go to a team like Seattle, and I think when it comes to Dougie Hamilton, he wants to go to a team where he can be a number one defenseman. I think that's a huge thing with him. And going to Seattle, you're gonna have a pretty good opportunity to do that. So I think with Seattle, it does make sense. And starting out that franchise with a big number one defenseman would definitely help. Grab, I have a good question. Who do you think will take Suter and Parise? I'm thinking Parise to the Islanders, and Suter, I'm going to say to the Colorado Avalanche. I think it just makes too much sense. Yes, it was reported yesterday that Minnesota was likely taking Talbot. We don't know officially until an hour ahead. Landeskog exposed. Yes, that was confirmed by the Denver Post, I believe. Let me see if I can look that up. Because the Denver Post, I think, reported that Landeskog will be unprotected. And he is a UFA, but Seattle could also go to him and also just select him just like they would Dougie Hamilton. Oh, okay. Look at this, boys. Look at this. This coming from Elliot Friedman. Let me see if I can actually put it up here. So this is pretty interesting from Elliot Friedman here. Lots of anticipation as we await official release of each NHL team's protected list. Biggest story is Carey Price's availability from Montreal, but some others were awaiting. Interesting. Oh, interesting as well. From Elliot Freeman, it's believed Toronto went 4-1 with its lists. I've heard the team informed both Alexander Kerfoot and newly acquired Jerry McCann that they will be left unprotected, which means the Maple Leafs know at least one cannot be selected by the Kraken. Wow. So both McCann and Kerfoot exposed, but again, as they state, only one of those guys can be selected. I mean, I think Seattle will select one of those guys. Now, if I was Seattle, that's an interesting choice. Because even though Alex Kerfoot, I think, is the better overall player and probably projects a little bit more consistently in terms of the overall game, in terms of penalty kill play and defensive play, Jeremy McCann was on a 50-point basis last year, and you would be getting him for free. And also, you could troll the Leafs by just instantly grabbing the player they traded for. Now, they didn't give too much for him, But that is interesting. Let me know in the chat down below. For Seattle, McCann or Kerfoot, who do they end up taking? Let me know. Kerfoot or McCann. Kerfoot or McCann, what are you guys thinking? We got 350 in this chat. Thank you guys for coming in. We got an hour to go until the expansion draft picks are revealed. So guys, right now, hit that like button. We got 64 likes right now. Let's get to 100 right now. Let's get it going. Bench warmers, what's going on? We got Felipe St. Laurent in here, Nick Suzuki 007, Hockey Dude 19 CPR, John Boy in here, Salty Wings and Avs fan, Frederick Olson. We got Nathan Hannum. We got Gio Gelly. We got Mr. Noob. We got Logan, Tegan Bibby. We got CBJ Hockey, Bjorn Soderlund. We got Nick Lavari. We got the ADLC 30. We got Brett C. Who else we got in here? Fuller Spaghetti. We got Cameron the Leafs fan, Arctic NHL, Hardia in here. Seattle takes Kerfoot. Yeah, I think Seattle most likely takes Kerfoot, but just imagine how funny it would be if they end up taking McCann. All right, very interesting as well from the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's also believed Tampa went 4-4 of its list, which means some pretty good forwards would be available. Again, the Lightning know they can only lose one if this is the case. Interesting. Tampa going 4-4-1. Who would they be protecting on defense? They'd be protecting Hedman, McDonough, Sergachev, and Chernak. Wait a second. Let's pull up Tampa Bay, shall we? Let's pull up Tampa Bay. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Tampa Bay going 4-4-1. Hey, TV 2007, thank you so much. Welcome to the member gang. Absolutely appreciate you, brother. Absolutely appreciate you. Can we get some huge Tampa Bay 2007 hype? My man. All right, let's go. Let's get the stream bombing, boys. Get some W's in the chat. Get some hype in the chat down below. Let's get some protection hype in the chat down below because we got a lot to talk about. With these next few out. Oh my goodness, John Boy with 28. No way. John Boy, the 28 Canadian. Are you kidding me? John Boy, absolutely beautiful. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Can we get some John Boy hype in the chat down below? This man is killing it. He is killing it. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Can we, guys, get some John Boy hype? This guy is legendary. Thank you so much. So let me once again pull up the window capture here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll see what they end up going for here, but I don't know why it's 6 guys. There we go. So let's say they do go 7, and let's just say for argument's sake they do go 4-4. So let's take out Coleman. Let's take out Johnson. Let's take out Killorn. Let's take out Plot. Gord. Like I'm trying to think here. Who would be the guys exposed by Tampa on the forward group? Because the thing is, Cal Foot would still be exposed. So I'm guessing they're protecting Chernak, but Cal Foot would still be available. Man, Seattle is going to have so many options from the Lightning. This is crazy. So I'm guessing they protect Chiarelli. I mean, but the fact they could lose Yanni Gourde, let me know in the chat down below. Who does Seattle take out of this group? Because again, I'm guessing that it's Chernak. Oh my goodness. Bjorn Sutherland, thank you so much. Welcome to the member gang, brother. Absolutely appreciate you. Can we get some Bjorn hype, boys? Can we get some huge Bjorn hype? What a goat. But again, I'm just not sure. They would have to take Gord, man. That's just too enticing. That could be their perfect second line center. I don't know. I don't think they take Palat. He has 1 year left on his deal. He's 30 years old. I think Gore's just a little bit more enticing as a center. And he makes you could have a second line center at a $5.1 million cap hit locked up till 2025. I think that's an easy W for Seattle, man. I think that's an easy W for Seattle. That's going to be so interesting. Man. Let me know once again, which player gets taken by the Seattle Kraken from the Tampa Bay Lightning? Also, another tidbit here from Elliot Freeman. A lot of us wondering what Winnipeg will do with their defense beyond Josh Morrissey and Neil Pionk. Sounds like Logan Stanley was protected, and I'm curious to see what Nashville does. Could they have protected 5D? Whoa! 5 defensemen from Nashville? What? Okay, wait a second. Wait a second here. All right, let's not Mark Verbecky, no. Why would they... Wait a second here. Let's pull up Nashville, shall we? Why would they protect 5 guys? Unless they want to protect, like, Carrier or something, or Allard. I don't get this. 5 defensemen? Like... I don't even, like, you'd have to only be protecting 3 forwards. So Nashville, under this scenario, can only protect 3 forwards. So they're obviously not going to protect Johansson or Duchesne. They're probably going to protect, like, Yarncroc. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Like, Kunin, maybe, I guess. This is so weird. This is so weird. Why would, I mean, I guess... If you're already, like, I guess with Duchesne and Johansson, you're probably not expecting them to actually pick them. But that's so weird to me. That is so weird to me. Let me know in the chat now. What do Nashville lose? We got 489 people in this chat, though. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. Let's keep the party going. Can we get some 500 viewers hype in the chat down below, y'all? Let's get the hype going. Let's get the hype going. Good to have you guys in the chat down below. And by the way, Igor Shesterkin will. I don't think he's eligible to be in the expansion draft.
It's only a game.
Yeah, I guess Kunin would be the guy I would protect if I'm Nashville. Knock, thank you so much for subscribing. Can we get some knock hype in the chat down below? Thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the Grav Gang. And of course, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, we make daily hockey content on this channel. If you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure you guys join us, and you get free cookies, get a free shout out. It is 100% worth it. Whoever subscribes right now will get a personal shout out and a personal shout out in the chat as well. Did he say Winnipeg is going 4v4? I don't think so. Also, another piece of news from Carey Price, or on the Carey Price side as well. A few of you have asked if Montreal could trade back for Price at, say, 80% of his salary if Seattle selects him. The NHL would have to approve such a move, and I would say that's very unlikely. Anyways, good weekend for fan interest. And I don't know if anybody was thinking 80%. I was just thinking that Seattle takes him and then they give him back for 50%. Josh, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grav Gang. And also Ethan, thank you so much. Can we get some Ethan hype and some Josh hype? What is Ottawa doing? We did see their potential plans revealed, but nothing official yet. I think Ottawa will be one of those teams that we know about in about an hour. We got an hour to go until the official lists are revealed. We got 30 minutes to go until the lists are actually put into the NHL. So I have a theory that we'll see a lot of these lists actually just leaked from different insiders. So buckle up, boys. Get your seatbelts going, because this next hour and a half, or hour, really is going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But thankfully from Elliot Freeman, we got some big, interesting notes on a lot of teams. So we'll see what happens. Do Montreal in terms of a expansion picks? Yeah, let's go through them, shall we? Let's go for them. So looking at the Montreal Canadiens, let's just glide down to what they could potentially be doing. So again, it's been speculated that Montreal will keep a few guys here. Obviously, Josh Anderson will be a part of that group. The thing is, besides, like, if you want to, I don't even know if they want to protect Paul Byron there personally. But looking at what they could do, they'll probably protect Jonathan Drouin, and that could be what they do. But they could also, I have a theory that Montreal might just go 4D. They might want to protect Ben Sherrod as well. So let's test that theory, shall we? So we would need to, yeah, so Lehkonen would be probably you would have to expose Anderson as well in front of that, which could maybe they protect Josh Anderson instead of Evans. But this list would probably be the one they go for if you are going to go 4v4, which could be possibly the way Montreal goes. We could see that maybe being the case. Obviously, nothing on Carey Price. He exposes his no move clause. But if Montreal wants to keep Sherrod around, that would probably be the way to do it. Maybe maybe I don't know. I don't think they would keep Cale Fleury instead. They'd probably go Ben Trott that way. I think it's more likely that Montreal goes 7-3, where they're able to keep Anderson, Drouin, Evans, and Lehkonen. But let me know in the chat: 7-3 or 1 or 4-4-1. How do you guys see the Montreal Canadiens approaching this game? Oh my goodness, K-Rod with the $5. Thank you so much, man. Can we get some K-Rod hype in the chat down below? What did you get to? What did you do to get to see that? I'm on Cat Friendly's expansion draft tool right now. If you go to interactive on their site, there's a whole expansion draft. People are asking for Colorado. Sure, let's go to Colorado, shall we? So we got some time on our hands. We might as well do this. So looking at what Colorado could do, they obviously ended up trading Ryan Graves to get some more capital back. But they'll likely end up protecting Grubauer anyways. Which leads us to the forward and defense group here. They'll likely keep Taves. The no-move clause waived with Eric Johnson. We know that already. But looking at the forward group, it's going to be very, very interesting because I don't know if they want to lose Vladimir Nichushkin here, but he might be the guy that goes. Maybe they end up exposing Donskoy instead, maybe because he's a little bit less cost controlled at 3.9. But it's interesting because actually we did hear a confirmation that they would not protect Gabriel Landeskog. So actually they could end up protecting Jonas Donskoy in anyways. So they won't protect Landeskog, which means that Seattle can talk to him as a UFA pretty early. So that's going to be pretty interesting. But yeah, I would suspect this is what we see Colorado going with. They're probably going to end up exposing Landeskog, so which means that they can protect Donskoy and Nichushkin, which is going to be very interesting. I think they leave Kuemper exposed for sure. With that $3.5 million cap, but I don't see them keeping him. And Joes as well will be protected. That's what I think they're going to do. Exodus with a $10 nation. Tarasenko left unprotected. Yes, we did hear that yesterday. Thank you so much for the 10 Exodus. Absolutely appreciate you. Can we get some Exodus hype in the chat down below? What a goat. What a goat. Let me know in the chat down below as well, or if you want to know, let me know who you guys want to see me go through in terms of the teams here tonight. We got 600 people in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in here. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Daily hockey content here, covering everything in the NHL all year long. Not even just throughout the season. We're going to be going all crazy. We're going to be grinding hard during the off season. So if you want to support a hardworking hockey YouTuber, this is the place to be. And if you enjoy hockey content, this is the place to be as well. Good to have you, and shout outs come your way if you do subscribe as well. So let's keep it going. Thoughts on Price being exposed, Grab? I did have a little bit of a theory, Nicholas, that Montreal exposes him. He gets taken by Seattle, and Seattle trades him back 50% retained for some picks going the other way. That's my prediction right now. That's my prediction right now. Oh my, what? Are you kidding me? John Boy with a dude. The 69! Are you kidding me? John Boy! What? Oh my gosh, my voice is done. You guys can already hear it. You guys can already hear it. But John Boy! Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Man,
it's only game.
Dude, there's no way. There's no way. If you guys have not gotten John Boy hype in the chat down below, make sure you do so. This guy is killing it. This guy is killing it. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for subscribing. Also, Thomas Casey, appreciate it a ton, brothers. All right, so I think the most popular one I've seen so far is the Rangers to do next. Let's go over to them, shall we? So, as well as Michael, thank you so much for subbing, brother. Appreciate it a ton. All right, so let's I'll make this a little bit smaller so I can see the subscriber count. But or the subscriber notification. But Chunky Crab, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Let me expand this so I can get it as complete as possible. All right, so next up is the New York Rangers. Let's go to them. And when it comes to the Rangers, they obviously have a pretty interesting plan here because, again, Alexander Georgiev is the big one, or Georgiev is the big one that is potentially going to Seattle, but he will be protected since Shesterkin is not available in the expansion draft yet, hasn't played enough games for that to be the case. When it comes to New York, they're going to have a very interesting expansion draft here. They're not protecting Brodzinski. I don't know what the heck Cat Friendly is thinking there. But looking at what they were doing, I mean, I was surprised. I was genuinely surprised that they didn't go for another forward, because looking at what they could get back. Oh my goodness, Christopher! Welcome to the member gang, brother. Absolutely appreciate you. Can we get some huge Christopher hype in the chat down below? What a goat. What a goat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Everyone else got Nicholas with the $4 donation. Do you think Ottawa should protect Logan Brown? I think they do. I think Garrett was as well projecting that they do protect him. I think they do. I think they do, Nicholas. I think they do. We'll go to Ottawa. We'll go to Ottawa next. How about that? But yeah, looking at it, they could have gotten another forward, even outside of Barclay Goodrow, and protected him. They got one more to protect. I think they probably, out of those guys, protect Gauthier. No, why are they protecting D'Angelo here? No. Thank you, Nicholas. Absolutely appreciate it, brother. 100%. Gonna get some huge Nicholas hype in the chat down below. Yeah, also, like, New York could have gotten another defenseman and didn't have to protect Hayek. That was the confusing one to me. But we'll see what happens. Dogster, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, that is New York situation there. Not really too complex. Ottawa is more interesting, though, because they got some real options here. They likely do protect Gustafsson in the expansion draft and let Decor go. But in terms of the forward group, Dadonov will likely be exposed from what we've seen. They will. It seems like it's been reported they'll protect Austin Watson, which is pretty interesting. But Drake Batherson will obviously be protected there. You got a couple more options. Nothing that strikes you, though. I think Logan Brown will be protected. What? What? Dude! Oh. My chest is hurting now. My chest is hurting now. John Boy, thank you so much, man. I can't even believe this. Thank you for making my week, brother. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. Thank you so much for the 28. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being you, John. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm on a cap friendly, by the way. Can we please get some John Boy hype? This man is killing it. I can't believe this. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. By the way, let me know in the chat, what team do you guys want to see me go on next for cap friendly? We'll see what happens here in the next few minutes, because I think we'll get a lot of these picks and protections leaked throughout, but we'll see what happens. We got 30 minutes to go. 30 minutes to go until the league, or until the lists are submitted into the NHL, and we'll get some leaks once we get into those. So boys, stick in this live stream. This is the place to be for all the protection lists. We're going to be breaking down as they go official, as they go live, seeing who Montreal, seeing who New York, all these teams will expose, who they'll protect, and who Seattle could potentially grab. Hey, grab Taylor Hall to Seattle in a trade? I doubt it. I think he stays in Boston. Next team. Ooh, a lot of different options here. I'm seeing a lot of Vegas next. Nah, Vegas is exempt. I'm seeing a lot of Calgary. So you know what? Let's go to Calgary next, shall we? Let's go to Calgary next. Going to the Calgary Flames, they have a pretty interesting position here, because again, Mark Giordano is a guy they do not want to lose, reportedly, but it looks like they will end up protecting Hannafin, Anderson, and Chris Tanev. Ping is bad. Thank you so much for the 7. Hey, Oilers are next. Thank you so much for the 7, brother. Gonna get some ping is bad hype in the chat down below for a legend. Thank you so much for the 7. Oilers are next. I'll get into it shortly. Now, when it comes to Calgary, again, Giordano will likely be exposed here. But when you look at the other forward options with Milan Lucic waiving his no-move clause, that's going to be an interesting spot. For the Calgary Flames. Actually, wait, was it confirmed that Milan Lucic? Let me check this up again, because I'm not sure if it was actually confirmed. Milan Lucic. No move clause expansion. I don't know if it was actually confirmed if he did. Oh, he did. He did agree to move waive the no move clause. So Lucic will be exposed in the expansion draft. So there you go. That's a big W for the Calgary Flames. Big W there. So you got some more options because of that. You got Dubé and Mangiapane and ending up being protected, and that's really the big two. Because if Lucic didn't expose his no move clause, you would have lost one of those two guys, and those two guys are super valuable for the future. And honestly, when it comes to Calgary, they're another team that's kind of clear and cut when it comes to the expansion draft. have picks now because of Lucic's no move clause being waived. So that makes it a lot easier for the Flames, and that's how I think this list right here, that's how I think they'll go. Now we can move on to the Edmonton Oilers, as Ping is bad requested. Moving on to what they will do here. I don't know why Cap Friendly like auto did all these picks. I have to go through them again and just unprotect guys. But looking at what they'll do, they'll unprotect James Neal. They'll probably unprotect Zach Cashian. But looking at what they could potentially keep, I mean, it's pretty interesting. I think they'll probably end up keeping Benson. I hope they go in the younger route at least. I think they'll probably keep Cahoon. I think that would just make the most sense. But it's interesting. Maybe they keep Cashian. I doubt they do, though. I don't think Seattle's going to take that contract. And looking at the defense, you'll likely have... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Probably Clefbaum exposed. And probably... Oh, man. With Duncan keep being added in, this makes it a lot more interesting. Oh, my goodness, Michael to 25! Can we get some Nashville Predators love after yesterday? I'll say this, Michael, I really like that deal for the Nashville Predators. I think getting Felipe Myers, he hasn't had the greatest track record so far, but I do think he still has great potential as a physical big defenseman. And you get Cody Glass, who I think hasn't really broken out of the Vegas Golden Knights, mostly because of opportunity being lacking. A lot of depth forwards there, and he hasn't been able to really crack the lineup. I think in Nashville, though, he'll get a big opportunity. I think for Nashville, that's a pretty solid trade for them. We'll see how it works out, but some absolute love for you, Michael, as well. Can we get some Michael hype in the chat down below? Absolutely appreciate it, brother. We got 690 people in this chat. Thank you for joining us today. You know what? Let's go to Nashville after Edmonton. Oh, Tyler the 2. Tyler the 2. Thank you so much. New Jersey next? Okay, I got you. All right, so next up after Edmonton, we got New Jersey and Nashville. So again, looking at that, I mean, who do they expose here on defense? Larson or Bear? Because they're obviously not exposing Nurse, and they can't have Keefe exposed with a no move clause. I mean, I would probably say Larson. But the thing is, okay, so the thing is, Larson will probably be the exposed guy because he's UFA. But the thing is, his contract is already kind of set in stone to be signed afterwards. So I think what will happen here is that they'll expose Larson and then sign that deal in free agency, where they keep Larson and they keep those 4 guys. So that's what I'm thinking. They'll keep Bear as well protected. So next up, Nashville. I mean, we were looking at them potentially going 3 and 5 on their defense, which would be super interesting. But their main guys, I mean, if they can keep Grimaldi as well, that'd be huge. Shy, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Ground Gang. Absolutely appreciate it. And for Tyler, New Jersey next. I got you, brother. I got you. Let me just go through all these until we don't have any left. All right. So for Nashville, I do see them going 7-3 here. They'll likely keep Severson. They'll likely keep Singenthaler, and they'll likely keep Ryan Graves. They'll keep Mackenzie Blackwood, of course. And when it comes to what they'll do forward-wise, this is super interesting for them, I think, because they got a lot of options here. I mean, they could end up, I think they'll leave Janssen exposed. That's what I'm thinking with that cap hit. I don't think Seattle would take that anyways. I mean, who knows? But I think it's a risk they're willing to take. And when it comes to who they can protect instead, they're probably going to end up protecting Michael McLeod, I would assume. Obviously, Govich is going to be protected. Cocken is going to be protected. With 2 great forwards there. They might end up protecting Nathan Bastian. I'm not sure about that. Maybe Nick Merkley. I'm not completely sure about that either. But I think this is most likely what you're going to see with New Jersey. Nico, Wood, Brott, Zaka, Cocken, and McLeod, and Golvich on that protection list on the forward-wise. And another guy that could be maybe capped is Berkeley, but that's a if. That's a pretty big maybe. But let me know in the chat. Who else should I end up looking at? Because we got about 3 minutes to go until the protection lists are revealed. Let me check Twitter for anything recently here, and nothing yet from anybody. So no other lists have been confirmed yet. No other lists have been confirmed. What about Butcher? I think they end up exposing Butcher. That's what I'm thinking. By the way, boys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, make sure you do so. We got 700 people in this chat. Thank you so much for the support tonight. It's been absolutely unreal. And the list will be put into the NHL at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we'll likely get the official confirmation on the deals at 10:30 a.m. at the very latest. So we'll get the official deals very soon, within the next hour. Getting a lot of Minnesota, Winnipeg, Carolina, Hawks, Wings, Anaheim next. You know what? We already went for the Rangers. Let's go. let's go for the Detroit Red Wings. Let's go for the Detroit Red Wings. I've seen a lot of Detroit, so we might as well go through Detroit here because they're an interesting team as well. So I don't know why Cap Friendly is doing all these weird let's protect 6 different guys. I think it's just not even working right now. But they'll likely go 3 defensemen to start out: Leddy, Stetcher, and Roenick. I do see that. Chalowski probably will be exposed. Nielsen, no. Terry Filippo, no. Nemestikov, no. Glendening, no. Ernie, no. Zvechnikov, no. I think they'll end up protecting Adam Ernie. Actually, does Detroit go 4-4-1? Because I'm thinking about this now. There's not like a huge incentive to keep Ernie. And there's not even like a huge incentive to keep Rasmussen. Even though he is decent, you could end up protecting Chalowski instead. I never really thought about the 4-4-1 strategy for Detroit until now. Now they have Nick Leddy, it would actually make sense for them. Let me know in the chat, would they rather lose Chalowski or like a Michael Rasmussen? Because I don't know, I think I would rather lose Rasmussen at this point. Even though he has played NHL games, it just doesn't seem like he's going to translate into anything more than a 4th liner in my opinion. But Chalowski could still be something. That's interesting. I didn't really think about that until the Nick Leddy deal, I guess. But Detroit could be doing something very interesting there. They could definitely go 4-4-1. I mean, I don't think they unprotect Robbie Fabry. I think he'll be kept there. They'll obviously keep Bertuzzi. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Maybe they keep Nemestikov, but I don't think that's much of an incentive there either. That is interesting. Let me know what you guys are thinking there. I understand that making these mock drafts is fun and all, but we don't know if the GMs are talking with Ron Francis and want to make the trade. I mean, that is true. There is trades to be had during this next week. Also, a lot of people are asking for the LA Kings. Can you quickly go over the lists again? For who, James? Let me know. We're going over some of the list for some of the teams here. LA, though, people have been requesting next, so let's go for LA. Once again, boys, hit that like button. As I'm currently seeing this, we got 179 likes. Let's get to 200, boys. We got 770 people here. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. It gets the stream out there to new people all the time, so it is definitely appreciated. And subscribe if you guys are new. Every subscriber gets a free shout out, free cookies to their door. And if you do subscribe right now, free customized shout out for you right now as well. Hello from a Jets fan in Chicago, Ken Owenless. What's going on, Ken? Good to see you in the chat. Who else we got in here? We got The Fish, we got Jake Hunzy, we got Line Bennett, Cameron the Leafs fan, hockey is the best, Ryan says Boston, Lucas Beachy, we got Andrew Blaine, we got Dana Ed, we got Individual 1, we got Xavier Washington, Melissa's Edits, Mason C239, we got Farrell Among Us, Sergeant Hartman, Evan Props, we got Owen Talks a Lot of Hockey, AJM Patriot, Felix Hamill, Owen J, who else? Logan Galen, we got Jonathan Mantha, Simone Lone, Ken in here, Oliver Manick, Bar Down, Lucas, Tyler Sharp. Appreciate you brothers coming in here tonight. Very, very interesting stream because we got we got 20 minutes now to go until the lists are submitted into the NHL, and we will likely get some of the reports and some of those lists leaked within the next few minutes. So boys, stick in this live stream. Let's keep the hype going. Let's get to 1,000 viewers by the time this deadline approaches. Let's keep the hype going. So let's go for LA here. Not keeping Lemieux. They're probably not going to keep Brown. Probably no on these guys down here. Strand, no. Atlanta, no. Honestly, it might be just me. I don't know, Kings fans. You could let me know. I think they'd rather keep Clegg than Olli Mata. Is that just me? Like maybe they keep Mata instead, but I think they go 7-3 at the very least. You see them protect Cal Peterson, of course. But let's just go through this. So I don't know. I don't feel like they would want to protect Lias Anderson. Oh my goodness. Nicholas with the $4 donation. Logan Brown, the best sense first rounder since Brian Lee. Obviously. Thank you so much for the 4. Can we get some Nicholas hype, y'all? Can we get some Nicholas hype for a legend? Absolutely appreciated. We also have Andrew Penny subscribing. Also Tom Smith. Thank you so much, brothers. Appreciate it a ton. Let me make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see the new subscribers coming in. But yeah, that's how I kind of see it going. Josh Garcia, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like with LA, maybe they unprotect Elias Anderson and maybe they keep like Wagner. I doubt it though. I doubt it. LA is going to be a weird team, but they're another team that I thought could have gotten another forward before the expansion draft and could have protected them, perhaps. Josh S., I love the energy during your stream. Hey, Josh, good to have you here. Appreciate it a ton, man. Shout out to you. Matt Wa's our second best defender. I would agree with that. Oh, wait, no. Oh, crap. I didn't see Matt Waugh was on here. Sorry. Yeah, they would protect Matt Waugh. They were Matt Roy. They would protect him. He's really underrated, really solid. They would protect him. I didn't even see him down here. Sorry. I thought it was just all AHLers down here. But I think it's sorted on cap hit, so that's probably why. But yeah, Roy will be protected. He will be protected. As well as Sean Walker. Sean Walker is also pretty underrated. Honestly, those two are perfectly fine defensemen at the very least. Happy Florida Panthers. Great day. Happy Sunday morning. Hey, Simone. Appreciate you coming in here. Hey, Brad, when's the draft? I want to get this over with the 21st. The 21st of this month.
It's only a game.
Thank you so much, Alexander, for subscribing. We also got Growing Martian. Welcome to the Growl Gang, you two. Appreciate it a ton. If you won't ask me to change the sub count right now, we're at 40,170 subscribers. Let's get to 40.2K today, boys. Let's keep it going. And let me change it real quick. We are 30 subscribers away from 40.2K, boys. Let's keep it going. Can we get some 30s in the chat down below? Let's go. Let's go. All right, about 20 minutes to go until the expansion draft list could be revealed. We'll see how quickly we get into them. You guys are asking for the Hawks. All right, let's go with Chicago next. So Chicago is always going to be a pretty interesting team. It's been reported. Actually, we do know who Chicago will expose. It was reported by Mark Lazarus and Scott Powers. They will end up exposing Nikita Zadorov. They'll keep Jones and they'll keep Riley Stillman. They'll keep Lankinen. But in terms of the four group they're protecting here, they're letting go of Gaudette. They're keeping Camp. And I think that's what I think this is the list that they are going with. That Chicago is reported to go with. So they're protecting Taves, Kane, DeBrincat, Strome, Camp, Hagel, and Borgstrom. And on defense, they're protecting Murphy, Jones, and Stillman. That is the almost confirmed protection list for the Chicago Blackhawks. Who else? What team should we do next here? Philly. Okay, let's go with the Flyers. Philadelphia next. Not Braun, probably not Gostisbehere. Yeah, I see that being their defense. Provorov, Ellis, and Sanheim. When it comes to the forward group, it's pretty much confirmed that they'll end up exposing Voracek. They're not going to protect Labarge. They're going to protect James Van Riemsdyk. It looks like confirmed now. And I think that was also the reported list as well that they would go with. They'll protect Giroux, Hayes, Van Riemsdyk, Konechny, Couturier, Lindblom, and Lawton. Avi Cabell is the one, I would say the big one that's exposed on that four group. And he would probably be the Kraken's pick, I would have to say. Unless they take Gostisbehere, which I just don't see them doing, personally. And obviously they will protect Carter Hart. Let's see, who next should we do? I'm seeing some St. Louis. All right, let's go with the Blues. All right, next up. All right, I'll do three more teams until we get into the actual protection list. Let me just make sure as well we haven't seen anything else leaked yet. We got 800 people in this chat. Thank you guys for coming in here tonight. Absolutely appreciate it. Also from Bruce Garrett, we pretty much get the expectations for the Sens protected list. So this was kind of what I was talking about earlier as well in the stream. Here's my expectation for the Sens protected list, barring any surprises. Hydro Clan, thank you so much for subscribing. Absolutely appreciate it, and welcome to the Grab Gang. But Bruce Garrett says forwards Batherson, Brown, Logan Brown, Paul, Kachuk, Watson, and White. On defense, Shabbat, Zaitsev, and Mete, and the goaltender Eric Gustafsson. You have not Eric Gustafsson, Philip Gustafsson. Available Gadanov, Tierney, and Matt Murray. So there you go. That was pretty much what was reported last night, and that's what I believe to be the case for the Ottawa Senators. So if you're a Sens fan, there is the likely protected list for the Ottawa Senators. But going on to the Seattle Kraken here. Kraken, or the protection list back again, and with St. Louis, they're not going to protect Scandella. They're probably not going to be able to protect Vince Dunn. I mean, there is a possibility that they let's just say for a second there is a possibility they go 4-4, which I don't see happening. But let's just say for a second. I mean, it's not happening. Like, the more I look at this list, the more it's not happening at all. Because we do know that Tarasenko will be unprotected. Schwartz will probably be unprotected. Wait a second. they could actually go 4-4-1. Now, it's going to be a really tough choice here because you're either losing a guy like David Perron or a guy like Thomas or Kyrou. But this is interesting because you got Kyrou and Thomas and you have 5 here. So let's say they expose David Perron and you go with Thomas, Kyrou, Shen, and O'Reilly. That would allow you to protect Vince Dunn in the expansion draft. But does St. Louis do that? I'm not sure, but that is a possibility. More of a possibility than I gave it credit for, to be honest. But yeah, I think they're protecting Thomas and Kyrou, no doubt. And if they think that the deal could be made with Vince Dunn, or they want to keep him, or he wants to be kept around, they could go with this option. But again, I mean, they do have a lot of free agents, but leaving a guy like David Perron exposed, I mean, he would be going to Seattle. He's making $4 million. He would be going to Seattle if you leave him exposed. So I doubt St. Louis does that, but it is a possibility still. It is a possibility. Hey man, sorry I just got here. Can you show me the Leafs, Dade? You know what? Let's go with the Leafs, the Islanders, and I've been seeing a lot of the Minnesota Wild. So let's go with the Leafs, the Islanders, and the Minnesota Wild up next. We got 850 people in this chat though. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and ring the notification bell to know when we go live with these streams. Let's keep the hype going. We got 15 minutes to go until the protection lists are submitted to the NHL, and then we would likely know right after the protection list for every single NHL team. So stick in this live stream, boys. Stick in this live stream because there's gonna be a lot going down in this next hour and a half, and let me know in the chat as well, or the next half hour. Let me know in the chat down below once again. One player, one hot take, one player that'll unexpectedly be unprotected in the expansion draft. Which player will that be? We already know Tarasenko, we already know Carey Price, but what other player that will be unprotected do you think will actually be unprotected? Chaser88, thank you so much for subscribing. Also, Dean DeWolf, shout out to you. Thank you so much, Dean. Appreciate it a ton. Great last name, by the way. I think that's awesome. Great to have you, Dean, in the Grab Gang, and thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And of course, free cookies will come your way if you do subscribe, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And then looking at what we're going to do. Toronto next. All right, so Toronto, Islanders, Minnesota. So looking at Toronto, it's been reported they'll go 4-4, so they'll probably go Hall, Brody, Riley, and Muzzin. That would leave for them Marner, Nylander, Tavares, and Matthews. So all of those guys will be exposed. Hey, John, thank you so much for the $3 donation. Absolutely appreciate ya. Blues won't lose Perron just had a career year. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. But it is still a possibility. I mean, at this rate, they've already exposed Tarasenko, and he could be going for nothing. So I don't even know what St. Louis is doing at this point. But I mean, who knows? Maybe Tarasenko was involved in a trade. Zachary Nolan, thank you so much for subscribing. And also, Julian, thank you so much for subscribing. Love coming your way. Absolutely appreciate you, beauties. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Julian. But can we also get some John hype in the chat down below, y'all? The next mod will be made in this live stream. I'll make a new mod in this live stream probably later on. Manny, thank you so much for coming as well, brother. Can we get some hype in the chat for the new subs, guys? Can we get some hype in the chat for the new subs? Wait, did they officially release the list? So not yet. We'll probably get the list revealed in about half an hour. About half an hour. The lists are getting submitted to the NHL in 10 minutes, which means we'll probably get some leaks in a few minutes' time. But again, Kerfoot, McCann will likely be exposed if they go 4-4, and you would obviously keep Jack Campbell in that situation. So that's what Toronto is likely going for. They don't want to lose a big defenseman there. They could also still lose Travis Dermott, but we'll see what happens at that point. Next up, though, we have the New York Islanders, who are going to be a super interesting team. They're probably not going to protect Hickey. Not Van de Sample, no. They'll probably go 3-7, I would assume. They're probably going to leave Jordan Eberle exposed, I would assume as well. Matt Martin, probably not. This is going to be interesting because they might leave Cal Clutterbuck exposed, and maybe they keep Kiefer Bellows instead. There's going to be some options for the Islanders. I see them keeping Pavillier, obviously, still as an RFA. Bellows is an RFA as well. I doubt they'd keep Clutterbuck or Komarov or even Matt Martin protected. I mean, maybe Matt Martin, but I don't see why you would. Even though they are a great fourth line, I still think for New York, you have more valuable assets to protect. So that's what I see New York doing. Pulock, Pelech, and Mayfield as a defenseman also protected on that list. And then we have the Minnesota Wild here. Maybe last. We'll see how much they do. Tucker, thank you so much for subscribing. Absolutely appreciate you. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you so much for giving this channel a chance. Thank you so much. I mean, it is free. It is one button away, but it doesn't always happen, and I appreciate you for giving this channel a chance and being here in the Grab Gang. Welcome to the Grab Gang, you beauties. 100% Gabe. 100%. Why would Dubois or Line be unprotected? They would be traded. You don't lose them for nothing. I don't think that either team would unprotect them. Hey, Dean, thank you so much for something once again. Dermott is an option to keep for the Leafs. That is true, but I think they would rather keep Justin Hall, personally. All right, for Minnesota now, let's look at what they are going here. They're not going to protect Ian Cole. That's just not going to happen. But now with Ryan Suter being bought out, they now have the option. I mean, they could still go 4-4. They could still go 4-4. Let's look at this option, shall we? So Johansson, Foligno, Bukestad, not Will. All right, so thank you so much, we the Cole YouTube, for subscribing. Thank you so much, Cole. Can we get some Cole hype in the chat, y'all? Some Cole hype. We got 870 people in this chat. Thank you guys for coming in. 10 minutes to go until the lists are submitted into the NHL and made official. So we're going to be going into this as soon as they go live. Where can you see the this list? I have Cap Friendly open right now with their expansion draft tool. These aren't the official list, by the way. These aren't the official lists. These are just from Cap Friendly. These are just from Cap Friendly. These are the official lists. These are not the official lists. Darren Drager, what did he say? Because I'm still blocked from the YouTube channel. What did he say? Yeah, these aren't the official lists. These are just mock lists right now. So I need to clear that up, I guess. But looking at Minnesota, this is another team that could go 4-1. Like, looking at it, you'd obviously have Zuccarello there with the no move clause still on the books, but you would keep Fiala, you'd keep Greenway, and you'd keep Eriksson Ek. But looking at it, like, you'd lose probably a decent player like Marcus Foligno would suck to lose. He would suck to lose. He's a great player. But would you rather lose Susie or would you rather lose Foligno? Like, to me, Susie's super underrated, great two-way defenseman, and is their fourth guy with Suter gone. That would suck to lose too. And with Susie available, Seattle's taking him. They're taking him, no doubt. He makes 2.7 for the next 2 years as a top 4 D-man. They're taking him. So to me, 4-1 makes a lot of sense for the Minnesota Wild. They want to keep Sturm. That is true as well. Sturm would be interesting, but I don't know. Would you rather lose Sturm or would you rather lose a top 4 D-man in Susie? I think it's going to be, Minnesota's going to lose somebody pretty big either way unless they have a trade lined up. Let me see. Since Gabe Landeskog is unprotected, I think the Kraken will have a pretty good team. If they get him and they are able to sign him, I think that could be interesting. What about Kakkonen? Kakkonen's interesting, but in my opinion, even though Kakkonen is a good option, there's a lot of goaltenders you can get. Like Minnesota has options outside of that. I mean, Seattle has tons of availabilities with goaltenders throughout the entire league. Like, goaltending is going to be one of the strongest positions potentially for Seattle. Potentially. And even though they could go Kakkonen, I mean, at the same time, you could get a top 4 D-man, or you could get a guy like a Sturm or Foligno. Like, those are valuable pieces. And I think for Seattle, I mean, the goaltending position is so rich for them that they have the opportunity of Carey Price. That's how flooded the goalie market is right now. And I feel like for Seattle, it just doesn't make as much sense for them to get Kakkonen instead of a guy like Susie or instead of a guy like Foligno or Sturm, to me personally. Jimmy Harris, cheers from Sweden grab. Hey Harris, all right, Jimmy, good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat from Sweden, my man. Good evening. What do you think Seattle will take from the Ducks? I think it'll probably be a defenseman, either a guy like Manson if they expose him, or a guy like Gooley, or potentially even, I don't know, like a Mahura potentially. There's some options on that defense for Anaheim. Please take Vladdy's contract, Seattle. I think they will. Imagine they take Price. Yeah, honestly, we'll see what happens. I think Price's contract. I think again, my prediction is that Seattle takes Price's contract, and then they end up bringing him back to Montreal, 50% retained. All right, so we do get confirmation here from Darren Drager that Alex Kerfoot is left unprotected by the Maple Leafs. We did know that already from Elliot Friedman, but there you go. It is confirmed, Alex Kerfoot. So I think this pretty much confirms that the Leafs are going 4-1. Elliot Friedman also confirming that. So they'll likely lose a guy like Kerfoot or McCann in the expansion draft, which will suck, but it is the way it will have to be. Munchie, they're definitely snagging Gaudette from the Hawks. I don't know why we're protecting Kampf over him. Yeah, I would agree on that, Munchie. I think I'd rather have Gaudette over Kampf, but yeah, I think Seattle has some interesting options. I mean, you have Zadorov there, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but he does still have value, I think, and we'll see what happens there. Seattle can have some good options from Chicago, I think. What if Seattle takes Ross Colton? I doubt it. I mean, looking at what if Tampa does go the 4-4-4 route, there's just no way. There's just no way that Seattle would do that. They have too many good options there. I mean, just looking at what if they do go 4-4, you could have Yanni Gourde, Andre Palat, Alex Killorn. You could have Cal Foote. There's no way. There's no way they take Ross Colton. I love Ross Colton, but there's no way they do that. No way they do that. Like they have potential to get a top 6 forward in Yanni Gourde or Andre Palat. They're not going to say no to that. They're not going to say no to that. They want to have their Marchessault of they want to have their own Marchessault. They want to have their own great forwards. And I think for Tampa, you get a great opportunity to do that. I think this year. No, Colton is not exempt. I think he played him just enough games to be exposed in the draft. All right, so once again, we have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go until the protection lists are submitted into the NHL, and we will likely get a lot of info in these next few minutes. So can we get some 2 minutes hype in the chat down below? We got 1,000 people in this live stream. Thank you so much for coming in, boys, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Join us, hit the like button as well. 9 likes away from 300. If you guys can do a favor for me, let's absolutely crush that. It's so easy to just drop the like button. 9 away from 300. Let's destroy that like button like oh gosh, I don't want to make a Carey Price in the Stanley Cup Finals joke, but you know what I mean. And of course, subscribe if you're new for daily hockey content here. We're streaming throughout the entire off season. We're going to be streaming the expansion draft. We're going to be streaming the NHL draft. We're going to be streaming the free agency, and we're going to be having daily hockey videos throughout the entire year. So you do not want to miss any of that. Trust me. And if you do subscribe, you get free cookies to your door. You get a free shout out. The best deal on the internet. It's been voted upon by experts. Just like toothpaste commercials. I won't tell you who those experts are, but they are experts. They are experts. Ryan Merritt, go Habs, go. Agreed. Now then Seattle take Kerfoot. Yeah, Kerfoot or McCann will likely be the pick from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Likely. STLP41, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Thank you so much, guys, as well, for the subscribers coming in. We're right now at 40.2K. 40.2K, which is unbelievable. Absolutely appreciate y'all. Let's keep the hype going. We now have officially hit the deadline. The protection lists have been submitted into the NHL. Are you guys ready? Can we get some readies in the chat down below for the protection list to be revealed? Because they will be revealed pretty soon. League-wide. And officially, we'll get the reveal in 30 minutes, but we'll likely get a lot of leaks until then. So stick in the live stream, hit that subscribe if you're enjoying the news, enjoying the info, and enjoying the entertainment on this stream. And let's keep the hype going. 9 out of 10 experts agree. Agreed. Though, on this channel, it's 10 out of 10 experts. So there you go. All right, I'm just refreshing Twitter right now. Nothing has come from any insider yet. I'm ready. How do you get the cookies? I want one. Riverat. All you need to do is to get a cookie is to subscribe to the channel. And if you do, cookies will come to your door in 10 seconds max. Travis Beaver, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some Travis hype in the chat down below. Thank you so much, man. And by the way, we do have expert technology that sends cookies to your door. We're partnered with Amazon on this channel, which is I don't like Jeff Bezos, but it's the way it needs to be. We got some expert technology. Oh, big news coming from Pierre LeBrun. Nashville left both Ryan Johansson and Matt Duchene unprotected for the expansion draft. Big news there. Johansson, 28, has 4 years left at $8 million cap hit. Duchene, 30, has 5 more years at $8 million cap hit. So there you go. That supports my theory that Nashville is going four, potentially 3, 5, and 1. But Johansson and Duchene unprotected in the expansion draft. So there you go. Alex, thank you so much for subscribing. Cookies will be coming your way, man. We also got GP. with the subscription. Thank you so much. Cookies coming to you as well, man. As well. But Johansson and Duchesne left unprotected. VW Vin subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing, brother. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Officially, the Flames left Mark Giordano unprotected. Cost was high to avoid that. Giordano unprotected by the Calgary Flames. Officially confirmed. Officially confirmed. There you go. There you go, Flames fans. Mark Giordano unprotected in the expansion draft. Not too surprising, but we didn't need to hear the official confirmation, and we do here right now. Jean-Charles Denise, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Game. We also got the Rugby God. Thank you so much. Coach Love coming your way. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Welcome to the Grab Gang. But there you go. There you go. Mark Giordano, Matt Duchesne, Ryan Johansson as the official first bombshells being unprotected. But we are going to be hearing a lot more in these next few minutes, boys. Stick in this live stream. We got 27 minutes until it is officially confirmed by all the teams who they'll be protecting and who they will be unprotecting. But we will get a lot of leaks in between then from all these insiders. They're going to be leaking a lot, guys. So stick in this chat. Stick in this stream. We got 1,000 people in this stream. Hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe if you're new as well. And let me know again, which hot take player, which player do you guys see coming out of nowhere being unprotected or protected? Let me know. Seattle will be a good next year. My prediction, I see Seattle being pretty good, at least being competitive for the playoffs. Grab hot take, TJ Oshie gets exposed. Interesting. Kraken will win the Stanley Cup next year with Carey Price. But yes, Giordano is unprotected. Please tell me that Toronto's not done anything stupid. They're going 4-4-1, Princess Floria, which I think is getting Jerry McCann. It means you lose either him or Alex Kerfoot. You get some insurance there. I think it's fine. I think it's fine for them. I don't think Seattle will take Price, though I do think Molina. I think they'll take Price, send him to Montreal, 50% retained, and get some picks back. That's what I think will happen. I think Seattle will take Price. Then Montreal and Seattle make a deal happen where Price goes back to Montreal, and he's at like a $5.25 million cap hit. That's what I see happening. Domino Ranger, thank you so much for subscribing. Terry3G, thank you so much for subscribing. And also Theodore, thank you so much for joining the Grab Gang. Absolutely appreciate it. Love coming your way, man. Can we get some hype in the chat for the new subs? Zachary Perot as well subscribing. Zachary, you are a legend. Appreciate it, my man. We don't have any other like unprotected confirmations yet. But we'll get a lot in these next few minutes, boys. Stick in this chat. 1,100 people in here. Thank you so much for spending your time with us on this live stream and on this channel tonight, or this morning. Tonight for my European viewers. Thank you so much for coming in here if you are from Sweden, Finland, all the European countries. Appreciate it a ton. Regalans, thank you so much for coming. We also got Mateo Sordo. Welcome to the Grab Game, my man. Hot take, Flyers protect Ghost and expose Jakub Voracek. Interesting. Grab the Caps list is revealed from where, Andreas? Where do they reveal it? Tom Golety. Okay. I know that person. All right. So we do get the confirmation on the Washington Capitals protection list. So it goes as follows. Backstrom, Eller, Kuznetsov, Mantha, Oshie, Sprong, and Wilson on forward. Thank you so much, Dingfro, for subscribing. We also got on the defense Carlson, Orlov, and Van Riemsdyk. And goaltending Ilya Samsonov. So wait a second.
It's only a game.
So they're exposing Dillon, they're exposing Schultz, they're exposing Jensen. Who else are they exposing here? They're exposing Eller, they're exposing Hagelin. Right? I think so. That's an interesting list. So they keep Sprong. That was an interesting note for me on if they were going to protect him, and it looks like they do. So we do get the Washington Capitals list of players confirmed. So for the Caps fans in here, there you go. Oh wait, no, they do protect Eller. I'm sorry. I guess I just didn't see that. But Kuznetsov gets protected, likely for a trade in the future. Mantha, of course, no surprise there. No Ovechkin, which is pretty interesting. No Ovechkin, obviously is a UFA, so they didn't have to protect him. But Seattle can talk with Alex Ovechkin in the meantime. Is Ovi going to be a Kraken? Yo. There we go. So maybe there's something to that. All right, some more news coming from the Winnipeg Jets as well. The Jets have left Appleton and Dylan DeMello unprotected. So many tough decisions by all clubs. And from Bruce Garrett as well, Jets tried to move Appleton in the last few days. Also from Frank Saravelli, both Justin Schultz and Brendan Dillon have been exposed. We know that already. But a big thing from Darren Dreger, Winnipeg Jets have left Appleton and Dylan DeMello unprotected. So there you go. Both DeMello and Appleton. So DeMello, obviously, Stanley was protected in his place, which I don't love. I think at least trade DeMello if you're gonna expose him. I think for Seattle that's an easy pick. You get Dylan DeMello, top 4D man, super underrated and super low key. But honestly, both of those options are pretty solid for Seattle. But there you go. There you go. Some more news on the Winnipeg Jets expansion draft. So there you go. We're getting some more leaks as we go through these next few minutes. And again, we'll get the official confirmation in 23 minutes on every single NHL team, most likely, and who they're protecting and unprotecting in this expansion draft. So guys, do not go anywhere. We got 1,300 people here. This is the place to be for hockey, boys. So subscribe if you are new. We're trying to get to 20.3K subscribers, and every bit helps. And it's great to have all you beauties in here. And let's keep this hype going. Let's keep this hype going. We're right now at 40,252 subscribers, and we hit that new goal, which is incredible. So let's update that. We're trying to get to 40.3K, boys. 50 to go. Let's get it going. Subscribe if you're new, boys. Let's keep it. Let's keep going. Imagine if Kaprizov is unprotected. I doubt that. I doubt that. I'll let you know when everything is released, by the way, boys. I'll let you know when everything is released. The Kraken have to reach 60% of the cap. They can't just take all the cheap players. That is true as well. Is Ovi leaving Washington, D.C. for Washington State? Interesting, Zachary. We'll see. We'll see. Seattle now has 3 days to convince Ovi to go west. Ovi ain't going anywhere but Washington. Yeah, Washington State, Damo. Washington State. Let's go. There's clearly a trade behind Price as being unprotected. No waivers and let him go. I agree, Jean-Charles. I agree. Protecting Kuznetsov makes sense as they don't want Seattle to take him for nothing. They want to trade him. Exactly. I would agree on that. Ovi will just tell the Kraken he has no intention of playing with them and they won't pick him. Nah. Ovi's going to tell him he wants to go to Seattle, obviously, because I like drama, baby. I like drama. Christian Shilton has the Leafs list. All right, give me a second. I don't think we'll see any surprises there. All right, so here we go. The Leafs list is confirmed. The Leafs list is confirmed. So we can project, this coming from Christian Shilton of TSN, we can project that the Leafs went 4-4-1 on their projected list. Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander, Riley, Brody, Muzzin, Hall. So no surprises there on the Toronto Maple Leafs expansion draft list. They go 4-4-1. So there you go. That is the Toronto Maple Leafs list for the Seattle Kraken expansion draft. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know, Chase Windsor. Appreciate it. Kraken will take DeMello. I agree on that. I agree on that. Habs left Drouin unprotected. Let me see that. Let me see here. Oh, crap. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so it looks like the Montreal Canadiens list has also been confirmed from Eric Engels of Sportsnet. This is the Montreal Canadiens protected list. Josh Anderson, Armia, Evans, Gallagher, Kotkaniemi, Lehkonen, Toffoli. On defense, Sherratt, Edmondson, Petrie. Interesting. So they don't go Kulak. They don't go Kulak, they go Sherratt, Edmondson, and Petrie. I don't know why I had Kulak protected. He was probably going to be exposed anyway. But there you go. That is the protected list for the Montreal Canadiens. And there you go. Jake Allen, of course, as their protected guy. So Price will be exposed. That is the Montreal Canadiens protected list. Thank you so much, Lab B, for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Well, Scott, Athena subscribing. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The Habs list is confirmed. But yes, also come from Frank Saravelli, Carey Price, Jonathan Drouin, and Shea Weber were among those exposed by the Habs. So Drouin is exposed and could be going to the Seattle Kraken. Let me know, who does the Kraken take from Montreal? Is it going to be Carey Price and they end up trading him? Is it going to be Jonathan Drouin perhaps? We'll see. Shea Weber also exposed. So maybe Seattle just is cheeky and sneaks in Shea Weber. Cesar Garcia and Rudra, thank you so much for subscribing. Shout out to you, brothers. Thank you so much. And welcome to the Grab Gang. Love coming your way. We also got Thor J for subscribing. Welcome. Can we get some hype in the chat for the new subs, guys? Let's go. Let's keep the hype going. Let's keep the hype going. Frank Saravelli will tweet us as well here. So not really surprised from Frank Saravelli here, but we do know who they'll end up exposing. Alexander Kerfoot, Jared McCann, and Travis Dermott. 3 big guys that Seattle could end up going for. Let me know, out of those 3 guys, who do you guys see the Kraken taking from the Leafs? Kerfoot, McCann, and Travis Dermott. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Once again, we got 1,500 people in this chat. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do so. Hit the like button as well. We're trying to get to 500 likes. That'd be absolutely crazy if we can hit it. And if you're enjoying the info, if you're enjoying the news, if you're enjoying the breaks on these live streams, make sure you guys stick around because we're going to be streaming for all the events of the off season. And we're going to be here for all of it. So make sure you guys stick around if you're enjoying the content so far. Definitely goes a long way for me and this channel. 100% appreciated. What happened with Carey Price? I just woke up. Carey Price waived his no-move clause to keep Jake Allen on the Montreal Canadiens. That is what happened. Okay, the official list for Tampa Bay has been revealed. Chiarelli, Kucherov, Point, and Stamkos. So Tampa Bay is going 4-4-1. So that means Gord, Killorn, Palat, big-time forwards will be exposed by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Wow. Now we just need to know what Tampa Bay is doing on defense because they could end up taking Chernak or Foot potentially. It'll probably be Chernak, but Tampa Bay goes 4-4-1. Wow, man. Wow. Also, I love this comment. They should pick Maroon, guaranteed cup. That's comment of the year, man. That's comment of the year. Can we get some W's in the chat for that comment? I love that. I love that. I love that. But man, they gotta go Yanni Gord, man. They gotta go Yanni Gord. They have to go Yanni Gord. That'll be just too perfect for Seattle. Lemon Green, thank you so much for subscribing. We also got Amijatini for subscribing. Welcome, brother. Thank you so much. But confirm there the Tampa list. Ooh, interesting as well for Colorado. Protected Philip Grubauer, we knew that already, but did not protect Comfort, Donskoy, or Landeskog. So Landeskog, we do get the confirmation there. That is what I was predicting. So they end up going with Nichushkin as likely their protection pick. So there we go. Donskoy, Comfort exposed. I mean, for Seattle, I think it's Donskoy if you're going for a guaranteed contract, but if you want to go for fun, I mean, going after Landeskog, if you can get him signed for what, I mean, Seattle could be the team that actually gives Landeskog what he wants. Like, actually thinking about it, and that'd be a great start of their franchise, too. Brant, thank you so much for subscribing. But there we go, Colorado, it looks to be revealed here. RC Venus, welcome to the Grab Gang. Appreciate it a ton. Dallas tweeted something here. Hey, happy birthday to Jamie Benn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't think they take Kerfoot. His salary is higher than McCann and Dermott's. They protected O'Connor? What? Hello? Interesting. The Avs official protection list. McKinnon, Rantanen, Burakovsky, Kadri, Nichushkin, Jost, O'Connor. Wait. Am I missing something here? Oh, I thought they would protect Donskoy. That was what it was. They would rather protect O'Connor over Donskoy. Now, I will say this. O'Connor is definitely one of the more underrated bottom 6 guys in the league. Put up great results this past year. But really? Really? That is shocking. And with the defense, of course, McCarr, Taves, and Gerard. No surprise there. But that is interesting. They would rather protect O'Connor over Landeskog or Comfort. Wraparound Hoggy, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Oh, okay. All right, another big piece of news. Hearing that it's possible the Penguins have exposed forward Jason Zucker, and Pierre LeBrun does confirm it. Zucker left unprotected by the Penguins. He has 2 more years left on his deal at $5.5 million. So there we go. Zucker left unprotected by the Pittsburgh Penguins, which I thought is what they should have done. It looks like that is what they do here tonight, and I think Seattle should take that personally. But Pittsburgh exposes Jason Zucker. We get that confirmation, and we do get it known. So there we go. Flamin27, thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the Grab Gang. But Zucker left unprotected. Let me know, yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat. Does Seattle take Zucker? I think they do. I think they do. Official protection list by Chris Johnson here from Tampa Bay. So here we go on defense. On defense. Wow. Wow. Trelly, Kucherov, Point, Stamkos, Chernak, Hedman, McDonough, Sergachev, Vasilevsky. So there you go. Tampa goes 4-4-1. They protect Eric Chernak, which does make sense. But man, you could have Gord, Palat, Foote, Killorn, Ruda even, Tyler Johnson. I wonder if Tampa has a deal in place for them to take Johnson. I wonder if they do. But man, Gord has to be the pick, man. I'm sorry. Like, he has to be the pick. He has to be the pick. That's just too good of a player at such a good cap hit. A long, like, signed for 3 more years. You need to keep him. You need to get him. That is, unless there's a deal in place, that needs to be who Seattle goes for, personally. There you go. Tampa's protection list is officially revealed. So there you go. Tampa's confirmed. Tampa is confirmed. Bailey and Everly unprotected. Are you trolling me? Are you trolling me? Oh my goodness. Wow. From Eric Engels, Jordan Everly and Josh Bailey left exposed by the New York Islanders. I thought Everly was going to be exposed, but Josh Bailey? Let me go through this again. Let me go through this again with the Islanders. So let's say they unprotect Bailey. Who would they be protecting otherwise? Wait a second here. Wait a second here. I am confused. Let me just pull this up real quick. Let me just pull this up. Who are they protecting instead of Josh Bailey? Like, out of this list, there's one spot available. There's one spot available. Like, are they gonna protect, like, Casey Zizekas or something? I swear, though, the Islanders exposed Bailey for, like, Leo Komarov or something. That would be absolutely amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. But Bailey and Eberle exposed by the New York Islanders. That is crazy. Angus Gameplays, thank you so much for subscribing, brother. Appreciate it a ton. Wow. Okay, we get some more breaking news here from the different players exposed. Carey Price, Vladimir Tarasenko, Landeskog, Johansson, Giordano, Drouin, Gord, Johnson, Zucker, McCann, and Kakinen are among those players that have been exposed ahead of the expansion draft. So there you go. Some more players. Well, we know Kakinen exposed, and some more info there. Accuracy with the $14 Canadian donation. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it a ton. Out of nowhere, too. Out of nowhere. Can we get some accuracy hype in the chat down below? What a goat. What a goat. $14 Canadian. Thank you so much for the nation, man. Goes a long way on this channel. Goes a long way. Can we get some hype in the chat down below? $14 nation. We got 1,800 people in this chat. 1,800 people in this chat. If you guys have not subscribed already, what are you doing? Daily hockey content here. We with rumors, the expansion draft, free agency, trades, rankings. All of it is covered. Everything is covered on this channel. Everything. You will not be disappointed by anything here. Trust me. Trust me. The best hockey content. If you like hockey, this is the place to be. We're making videos throughout the entire season, and shoutouts and free cookies come your way if you subscribe. There's no deal on the internet that is better than subscribing to this channel and putting the notifications on. So there you go. There you go. But there you go. Kakinen as well exposed by the Minnesota Wild. Not really too much of a surprise. All right, the Islanders official protection list is revealed as well. Protection list revealed as well. New York Islanders here. So let me go through it. Protected Barzal, Beauvillier, Clutterbuck. Wano's there the two. Imagine Mason Johnson. MVP. Thank you so much, Juan. Over the 2. The Islanders protected Clutterbuck and Matt Martin. They're great fourth liners, man. They're great fourth liners. But really? Like, I get exposing Everly. But Josh Bailey? The Quebec man coming to the 7th Canadian. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. Can we get some Quebec man hype in the chat down below? What a goat. Thank you so much for the 7th Canadian, man. So thank you so much for the 7th Canadian. But, dude, how do you do that? All right, the Preds official protection list is confirmed. Protected Forsberg, Janot, Kunin, Carrier, Eichel. What is going on?
Why you have to be mad?
Dude, Seattle's going to be amazing. Nashville exposed Yarncroc. Rumours prestige with a 20 Canadian. Thank you so much, man. I'm losing my mind, but thank you. Oh my goodness. Seattle is going to dominate. They could get Calle Yarncroc for free. Dude. They protected Janot over Calle Yarncroc. And unless there's a trade that we don't know about, that is funny. Now they protected yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3. They protected 5 defensemen. Wait. Yeah, Carrier, Ekholm, Fabro, Yossi Myers. They protected 5 defensemen. 3 forwards, and 5 defensemen. Dude, Grimaldi, Yarncroc. Yarncroc's one of the most underrated players in the league, dude. He's going to explode in Seattle. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much, though, for the 20. Thank you so much for the 20. Group maintenance. Appreciate it a ton. Yarncroc, man. That has to be the pick. But there you go. Nashville protects 5 defensemen as we predicted on this channel. And by the way, another piece of news here coming from the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers left James Van Riemsdyk exposed. They used their final forward protection spot on Nick Aube-Kubel, even after yesterday's trade with the Nashville Predators. So they exposed Riemsdyk and they exposed Jakub Voracek. So there you go. Seattle could have even more options in the forward group. Now it would cost them a pretty big penny, but James Van Riemsdyk, still an excellent option, especially for a power play, and that could uplift net for. I mean, imagine they get Dougie Hamilton and James Van Riemsdyk on the same power play. That's not too bad. That's a really interesting option though for Seattle. Really interesting option. We got 1,900 people in this chat. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, boys. Shout outs coming to every single one of you guys that subscribe. Make sure you do so, boys. Subscribe if you're new. Daily hockey content here. Let's get to 40.3K. We're trying to get it right now, and if you do subscribe, it goes a long way to getting us there. Everybody's appreciated though, and this has been a crazy stream so far. Matthew Dubé with a 5 Canadian. This is what happens when they have a flat cap before the special draft. Vegas doesn't have that luxury and still look good. I'm scared of Seattle. Oh, 100%. Can we get some Matthew? Hi, thank you so much for the donation, brother. Appreciate it a ton. All right. Let's see if anything else has happened yet. The Oilers list has been. Oh my gosh. The Canes! Big news here coming from the Carolina Hurricanes. From Frank Saravelli, the Canes exposed forward Nino Niederreiter. So there you go. Nino Niederreiter exposed by the Carolina Hurricanes. Big. I mean, man. Seattle needs to go with Nino Niederreiter. I mean, even though he's a little bit overpaid, still. Dude, oh my gosh. John Boy the 28! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Let me get some John Boy hype in the chat down below. 28 wide angle. Shout out to you. Can we get some huge John Boy hype? The Canes expose Nino Niederreiter. Unbelievable job. And also here, the Oilers protection list is confirmed. Josh Archibald? Okay, let's go. The Oilers protection list has been confirmed. Josh Archibald, Draisaitl, Cashin, McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, Puljujarvi, Yamamoto, Bear, Keefe, Nurse, and Skinner.
It's only a game. Why you have to
Benson, Neal. Are you really gonna lose Benson instead of Josh Archibald? Tigers, thank you so much for coming. Shout out to you, brother. MVP, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Welby Music, thank you so much. Great to have you in the Grab Gang. Appreciate it a ton. Let me make it a little bit quieter there as well. Bennett Caster, welcome to the Grab Gang 2, man. Welcome to the Grab Gang 2. The Oilers official list, though, confirmed. Confirmed. And the Hurricanes list is also confirmed from Sarah Siv of The Athletic. From on the forward, Stahl, Aho, Teravainen, Sveshnikov, Trocheck, Fogle, and Fost. And Selma number 279. Who is Ottawa protecting? I can show you the Bruce Gerich tweets here. We pretty much know who they're protecting, and we do know now. We do know now officially. Bofferson, Brown, Logan Brown, Paul, Kachuk, Watson, White, Shabbat, Zaitsev, Mete, and then goaltending Philip Gustafsson. So that is official. That is official. That is the Sens protection list, pretty much as expected. So there you go. There you go. And now for the Hurricanes, again, Fogle instead of Niederreiter, which is a big one, and even Fost instead of Niederreiter. And on defense, they get Slavin, Pesce, and Shea. So they protect Shea over Jake Bean, which I think is pretty surprising. Hey, Skull 741 with the $5 donation. Thank you so much. As a Kraken fan, I was so excited, but I keep my expectations low. But we're gonna be so solid. Hey, I'll say this. I'll say this, Skull. I think the Kraken are looking very, very good right now. I think they're looking very, very good. Can we get some huge skull hype in the chat down below? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We got 2,000 people in here. Can we get some 2,000 hype in the chat down below? Subscribe if you're new, guys. Thank you so much for the support tonight. It's been absolutely unreal. Great to have you guys in here tonight. It's been amazing. We'll be having all the reveals here for all of the teams in this stream. So do not go anywhere, guys. Do not go anywhere. This is pretty huge, though. All right, the Hawks protection list is officially confirmed there. And this is what we knew already. Exposed, Carpenter, Connolly, Hinestroza, Gaudette, DeHaan, Zadorov, Delia, and Subban. Wait a second. Yeah, so Zadorov was exposed. So that is confirmed. All right, so we still have a lot of other teams as well, and also from Chris Johnston, Bean, Niederreiter, Gardner, Hamilton, and Gigi. So Hamilton is exposed. But do you go after Hamilton, or do you select Niederreiter? Do you hope to sign Hamilton, or do you go after Niederreiter, the sure thing? That'll be interesting to me. Tyson Powell, shout out to you, Tyson. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Appreciate it a ton. We also have Chris Brown subscribing. Thank you so much, Chris. You beauty. Appreciate it a ton as well. We got 2,000 amazing folks in here. Cesar Garcia, the 19. Thank you so much. And also the Rugby guy with a 5. Appreciate it a ton, y'all. Appreciate it a ton. Let me see here. And oh my goodness. And Cavs fan. What is going on? Thank you so much. Can we get some Cavs fan hype, y'all? Some Cavs fan hype, some Caesar hype, as well as some big rugby god hype as well. Thank you so much as well for all the support tonight. It's been crazy so far. The Cavs fan says, thoughts on Washington protecting Van Riemsdyk over Schultz and Dylan. I'll say this, it's not what I would have done. It's not what I would have done. I think I would rather have Dylan over James or Van Riemsdyk, but that was just maybe that's just me. By the way, the Red Wings list as well is officially confirmed. Bertuzzi, Ernie, Fabry, Larkin, Rasmussen, Smith, Verona, and Roenick, Letty. Oh, wow! So Detroit does not go 4-4-1 like we might have predicted, but Stetcher is available. That is interesting. So Stetcher's available. You also have available. Who else? They protected. Who they protect? They protected Giovanni Smith. So Hirose is available. Nemestikov is obviously available. Wow, interesting. Fabry's still protected. But the thing is not just Troy Stetcher, also Dennis Cholowski. So they went with Gustav Lindstrom instead of Dennis Cholowski. which is very interesting to me. So Jalowski and Stetcher will be available for the Seattle Kraken. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got I think that translates to like $10, but Landy, Duchesne, Tarasenko are going to be a cool line. Honestly, I have to agree. The all central line, I have to agree. Thank you so much for, I think, like the $10-ish. Appreciate it a ton, but I have to agree. That'd be a sweet first line. Is Anaheim's list released? Let me check. We do know now the Rangers protection list. The Rangers protection list is revealed. Buchnevich, Hedl, Kreider, Panarin, Rooney, Stromes, Vinogad, Hayek, Lindgren, Trouba, Georgiev. Why are they exposing Blackwell? Or Gauthier?
Why you have to be mad?
Am I missing something? Why would they keep Rooney instead of Gauthier or Blackwell? I am super confused. Why not Blackwell? Why not Gauthier? Gotta get to work, so one last nation. Hey, John Boy. Appreciate either way. The Canucks list has been confirmed. Besser, Dickinson, Horvat, Miller, Mott, Pearson, Pedersen, Ulevi, Myers, Schmidt, Demko. Highmore is available. Vertan is available, so nobody really too surprising on that. So that's the Canucks list officially confirmed. The Jets list has been confirmed as well. Connor, Copp, Dubois, Ehlers, Lowry, Scheifele, Wheeler, Morrissey, Pionk, Stanley, Hellebuck, Appleton, DeMello as the two big guys that are revealed. Kevin Shattenkirk among those left protected for the Anaheim Ducks. Manson, Lindholm, and Fowler. Wow. So the Seattle's going to have some big options on D. They're going to have some big options on D. So Manson is protected. So no Mahura, no Hayden Fleury. So Seattle could go Hayden Fleury, get a pretty young defenseman there, or even Gouli or Mahura. So there you go. Also, the Pens protection list has been officially revealed. You got Bludger, you got Carter. Carter? Why? Why would you do Jeff Carter? So they got Zach. Wow. They got Zach Aston Reese exposed and Tanev. Wait, they protected Kate. They protected Tristan Jarry. It was reported all this time that Tristan Jarry would be the guy that was exposed. Wow, that is interesting. Thank you so much, Matt, for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang. We got 2,100 people in this chat, though. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Right now at 35. We're at 40,336 subscribers, or 40,361 subscribers. Sorry. We're trying to get to 40.4K now. Thank you so much for the new sub gold, boys. Appreciate it a ton. And let's keep it going. Subscribe if you're new, boys, for daily hockey content. If you like hockey, this is the place to be. I'll tell you, and I'll say it again. This is the place to be. If you like hockey, which if you're watching this stream, you do like hockey, this is the place to be. Subscribe and you'll not miss anything. These next few weeks are going to be absolutely crazy. We'll be live for everything. And we're live usually the first compared to anybody else. For videos, for live streams, anything. We are usually the first to break stuff on this channel, and that's what we do here. So if you want to hear the news, if you want to hear what matters most, this is the place to be as well. But let's see what else is going on here. So the protection list. Oh, the NHL. So the protection list for every single team have officially been revealed. Let's pull this up, shall we? Let's pull this up. So this is coming from the NHL media site. I think this will give every team's list, right? If it'll actually load. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. So the NHL media site has confirmed a lot of the lists. Let's see if there's any other ones that were listed here. Hey, actually, received another Senator, man. Been watching it for more than 2 years. Keep going. My God, 2 years. That's an OG move right there since 2019. Thank you so much for this 7. Gonna get some more accuracy hype in the chat down below. In the meantime, while that is loading for me, actually, wait. Okay, wait. Every team has been confirmed. Every team has been confirmed. Let's pull this up, shall we? Let's pull this up. The official lists have been revealed for every single NHL team. So we have the Anaheim Ducks. This is the available list, protected wise. So that's a little bit disorganized though, because they just list the players in alphabetical order. So I'll just go through this. So also the San Jose Sharks list has been confirmed. No. John Boy! What? Another nice 69!
Why you have to be mad?
John Boy, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It's only a game.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Are you kidding me, John Boy? A 69. Can we please get some John Boy hype? This man. See you off to work, buddy. Hopefully having a great day. You make my day, that's for sure. Make my year right now. My goodness. Thank you so much, John Boy. Thank you so much. I can't believe this. So I was going to say, thank you so much, Steve Rogers, as well, for subscribing. I was going to say that the San Jose Sharks list has been officially confirmed. Let me just, actually, let me pull this up real quick. So the Sharks list has been confirmed as well. Balsers, Couture, Dahlin, Hertl, Kane, LeBanc, Meyer, Burns, Carlson, Vlasic, Hill, and exposed Jones, Nieto, Gambrell, and Semek. So nothing too crazy there, though I think they probably should have kept Gambrell. The Devils list has been confirmed as well on top of this. Bratt, Heischer, Kukkonen, McLeod, Golvich, Wood, Zaka, Graves, Severson, Siegenthaler, Blackwood, Janssen, Butcher, Subban, Wedgwood. That is exactly what I thought they were going to do. Exactly what I thought they were going to do. So there we go. We completely predicted the New Jersey Devils. There we go. At least we had one. At least we had one completely correct. Thank you so much, Frotenline, for subscribing. And also Jim Rathbun. Appreciate it a ton. Let's see. There's got to be more, right? There's got to be more. So the LA Kings also revealed here. Anderson, Arvidsson, Brown, Alifalo, Kempe, Kopitar, Moore, Doughty, Walker, Pedersen, available quick for Grunstrom, Lemieux, Wagner, and Ollie Mata. So there you go. Mata unprotected. St. Louis also confirmed here. Barbashev, Kyrou, O'Reilly, Perron, Shen, Sundqvist, Thomas, Falk, Krug, and then Parayko, and then Binnington. So exposed, Tarasenko, Dunn, Blais, Bertuzzo, Scandella, and Husso. You got to wonder if there's a deal for Tarasenko in Seattle, honestly, at this point, with them exposing both him and Dunn. But let's go through every single team here. I mean, I'll try to I'll try to pinpoint if there's any like big shockers out of these. Just list of names. So we'll see if it actually works in our favor here. Let me just make it a little bit bigger, and then slide this to the side. So for the Arizona Coyotes, actually let's start with the Anaheim Ducks. I mean, I think we did get the Anaheim Ducks reveal there pretty much, but just available in terms of guys that are available. Ryan Getzlaf is a UFA available. Danton Heinen, Henrique is available as well. You got Volkov, you got Hayden Fleury, Brendan Gooley, Jacob Larson, and Josh Mahora. 4 young defensemen there that Seattle could go for. They're going to take a defenseman. That's just too easy. For Arizona, Derek Brassard, you have Michael Bunting. Michael Bunting is a guy that I think honestly Seattle could end up taking. You got Christian Fischer there, Andrew Ladd, just imagine, and Nicholas Hjalmarsson could be maybe an option still as a UFA. And then for the Boston Bruins, available here, you got Taylor Hall as a UFA, Andre Kasha as available, Curtis Lazar, Nick Ritchie, really? Wow. So Boston protects Trent Frederick over Nick Ritchie. That is surprising. Seattle has to go for Nick Ritchie, man. He had a great year with the Bruins this past season. That would be a good pickup on the bottom 6 too. Good physical, rugged game there too as well. Go Vision, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Game, boys. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're having all the lists confirmed now, and we're going through every single team right now. So stick in the live stream. We'll be going for every single team, so do not worry. I'll get to your team in a moment's notice. Just be a little bit patient. I'm trying to go for every team right now. We're going through the team. So subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button and let me know in the chat. What do you guys think Seattle could end up doing with their team, who they'll end up picking from your favorite NHL team. For Buffalo here, in terms of who they're going for, they ended up protecting Rasmus Asplund and Anders Burke, which is pretty interesting. They have Colin Miller exposed. They got Jeff Skinner exposed, of course. Zemgus Girgensons exposed, which is pretty interesting. Some options for Seattle. For the Calgary Flames, of course, you have Mark Giordano exposed. Big one right there. Shillington as well exposed, but Giordano would likely be the pick, I would have to assume. You also got guys like Josh Levo maybe, but I think in terms of that group, Giordano's the best option. When it comes to the Carolina Hurricanes, you got some really interesting options here. You got Nino Niederreiter, who was exposed. You got Jake Bean, who was exposed. Jake Gardner as well as Dougie Hamilton, who is a UFA. But if Seattle does take him, they'd have the negotiating rights around him. So that would be pretty interesting. You also got James Reimer there and Peter Mrazek. When it comes to the Chicago Blackhawks, we already know their list already, but they got Adam Gaudette. They got Adam Gaudette there. They got Calvin DeHaan, Nikita Zadorov. So there's some options from Chicago. Hey, front and loader 47 coming with a $2 donation. Thank you so much, man. Love coming your way. Love coming your way. We get some fun lower hype in the chat down below for $2. Thank you so much, man. Alex Ghosty as well subscribing. Thank you, man. Thank you. We also got Colorado here. We got Jonas Donskoy. We got Gabriel Landeskog as a UFA. We got some guys here. We got some guys. Carl Soderberg, of course. Brandon Saw is a UFA. Jonas Donskoy. When it comes to the Columbus Blue Jackets, Max Domi officially unprotected, so Seattle could go after him. You got Mikhail Grigorenko, Michael Del Zotto, Dean Kukan, but it should be Max Domi, realistically. For the Dallas Stars, my favorite NHL team, you got some interesting options here. From what I'm seeing, though, nothing that's too crazy. Let me just see here. Honestly, I really like this list. I'm really glad they exposed guys like Cogliano and Como. That's good to see at least. I think when it comes to Seattle, they'll likely take a guy like Como, if I had to assume, for that bottom spot. Maybe Julius Honker or Joel Hanley. I doubt it though. When it comes to the Detroit Red Wings, this list also confirmed. You got guys like Vladimir. Actually, let's just go to the teams that we didn't go through already. So Florida here, we got Florida. At the moment, they got Lucas Walmark Wenberg as a UFA. They got Radko Gudas exposed, Brandon Montour, Nudavara, Anton Strawman, Chris Drieger exposed as well. But we did hear reports already that Seattle will likely go for Chris Drieger's UFA rights. The Los Angeles Kings, we already went through them. Minnesota is confirmed. We got Nick Bonino exposed, Marcus Johansson, Ian Cole, we got Carson Suzy and Kaapo Kähkönen. So it looks like Minnesota did go 7-3. Montreal, that one is confirmed already. Nashville, we already have that confirmed as well. New Jersey confirmed. New York pretty much confirmed as well. The Rangers confirmed. The Senators confirmed. The Flyers, I don't know if we got all of that confirmed, but we got some interesting options here. You, of course, got Jacob Voracek, James Van Riemsdyk, Rutsev. You maybe they want to go for, maybe they want to go for Shane Gosper, perhaps. Pittsburgh has been confirmed. San Jose has been confirmed. St. Louis, there is their official list. Phantom Zach, thank you so much for subscribing. Also, Riley Sewell, welcome to the crowd, you too. And of course, guys, hit that subscribe if you're enjoying the breakdown tonight. And make sure you guys join us for all of the content afterwards. Hey. Niagara Rips, thank you so much for the 1 Canadian. Appreciate it a ton. Absolutely going to move up. Let me get to my chat for an absolute legend. Thank you so much for the 1 Canadian, man. We also got Jordan with the 7 Canadian. My goodness, hope Price doesn't get picked up. I think what's going to happen, Jordan, for the Habs fans in this stream right now, I think what is going to happen is that Carey Price gets picked by Seattle, and then Carey Price... I was going to say Carey Price then gets shipped to Montreal again, 50% retained. But John Boy! I thought you had one last donation, dude! Ryan with a 7. What is going on? Thank you so much, John Boy. Thank you so much, Ryan. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, the nations. Absolutely appreciate y'all. Absolutely appreciate y'all. I can't even. Thank you guys so much. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kubel is protected. Yeah, the Owls did not protect Landeskog. They did not protect Landeskog. You want to see the Bruins? Yeah, we can go back to the Bruins. Though the big one for the Bruins is that they exposed Nick Ritchie and they protected Trent Frederick. So that's like the big one for Boston. But scrolling all the way back up, not Buffalo, up here. Yeah, so this is the available players from the Boston Bruins. Tuukka Rask is available, so I guess they protected. Did they? Wait a second. Let me see here real quick. Oh, crap. My bad. Let me go. Let's go to Boston. Wait. Did they protect, like, Daniel Vladar or something? They exposed Rask.
It's only a game.
That's interesting. Ryan Crew, thank you so much for subscribing. But both Rask and Halak are available. Wow. A CD with 5. What does Seattle take from Toronto? Don't know. Hi. Absolutely. Can we get some CDI in the chat down below? What a legend. What a legend. I think for Seattle, the most likely option is they take Alexander Kerfoot. So. John. John, are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? Another donation. You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. Thank you, John Boy. Can we get some CD? Can we get some John Boy hype in the chat down below? Unbelievable. Did the Sharks protect Donato? I think they did, Nicholas. Yeah, that's the thing as well. I don't think Seattle's gonna take him. Taylor Hall is not protected. How's it going, Grabs? It's going pretty well, Spencer. Good to have you in the chat. Let me know, by the way, if you have any questions about who is protected and who is not. I'll answer them as best as I can right now. Let's go back to where we were at. Where were we at? We were like at the Islanders or something, right? Yeah, down here. The Leafs, we already knew exactly what they were going for. Washington, we didn't know as well, and Winnipeg. So we know now every single NHL team in and their protection lists officially. Let me know in the chat if you have any questions on who's protected and who's not. Let me know who you got, what you guys are thinking. I saw Gambrell as the big unprotected one. Let's go back. Oh, they did not protect Donato. For some reason, I don't know why Chris Johnson didn't say they didn't protect Donato, but I guess they did not. So Donato is exposed and protected. They end up going for Rudolph Balcers instead, which I think is they went for Dahlina Balcers instead of Donato. That's weird.
It's only a game.
Didn't Jonathan Dahlin like play in the Allsvenskan last year? And he's like 23. I need to make sure. Yeah, this guy is gonna be is he 24? He's gonna be 24 in December, and this guy was playing in the Allsvenskan last year. And I think John Dahlin could be an NHL player, maybe play a few games, but instead of Donato, why? He's gonna be 24, and he's not even playing in the SHL. Oh my goodness, Gavin Canadian 2 with the $5 donation. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? What a goat. You're number one. No, you are number one, Gavin. You are number one. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And yes, I did see Angela Price's story. I did see that. Apparently, it looks like they have a plan in place. We'll be making a new mod after this, at the end of this live stream. Vegas is exempt from the expansion draft. I want to see the lease. Armin? Yeah, I can give that to you. Give me a second. By the way, for all the new subs, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're trying to get to 4,000, or maybe we can get to 40.5k. Guys, I know there's people here. We have 1,700 people here. I know there's like 80 people here that have not hit that subscribe button, that can hit that subscribe button for daily hockey content, for awesome hockey content, for free cookies, for free shout outs. We're trying to get to, let's get to 40.5k today. That'd be absolutely amazing. Right now, we hit another goal, 40,422. Unreal. Now we're on the road to 40.5. Can you guys believe that? Unbelievable. All right, so let me pull up the lease one for Armin. Give me a second, y'all. I think it should be right here, right? Let me scroll down. All right, so here is the lease protected list. They went 4 and 4. So Marner, Matthews, Nylander, Tavares, Brody, Hall, Jake Muzzin, Riley, and then Jack Campbell. So the big guys are exposing are obviously Zach Hyman, Kerfoot, McCann, Sergeant Pippen, dude. Sergeant Biggles with 5. Kraken will pass on all the big names, and people will kill him for it, but the team will still be good. Love the vids as always, and let's go Kraken. Hey, Sergeant Biggles, thank you so much for the 5. I think they are going to be good, man. Looking at what they could get, I think the Kraken are going to be really, really solid. I mean, we're going to be making a mock draft on this channel in a video form after this live stream, but I'm just going to say, Seattle has some options. Also, Colin coming with the $10. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Can we get some Colin hype, man? This man is on fire, on fire. Spaltek, if you go on Twitter and if you go to the NHL public relations account. Thank you so much, Colin. Thank you so much. But if you go to the NHL PR or at PR-NHL, they have a link to the media site with all the lists and all the names. Yeah, I think they're taking. I think the Leafs are gonna have to give away Kerfoot in the expansion draft. That's my prediction. Thank you so much, Tony Tarasi, for subscribing, and welcome to the crowd, gang. Let's keep it going. New subs, appreciate it a ton. Welcome, shout outs to you guys. And if you do and see any person like say they send them to chat, but guys, make sure you get some hype for their name, of course. Why aren't Kako and Lafreniere not included in the list? Because they are not exempt, or they're exempt from the expansion draft, so they don't need to be protected or exposed. Because I think they're too young. I think that's the case.
Why you have to be mad?
You dingus. Thank you so much for subscribing. You dingus. You dingus. Why did the Canucks not protect Jason Dickinson? Did they not? No, they did. They did. Look. Here from the official NHL media account, Brock Besser from the protected list, Jason Dickinson is on that. So the Canucks did protect Jason Dickinson. They did protect Jason Dickinson. You scared me for a second. You scared me. If Seattle was able to draft a player from Vegas, who would it be? Probably Robin Leonard. They'd probably go for a goaltender. Washington Caps, please, and Dallas. Sure thing, Matt. Right here, we got the available list for the Capitals. In terms of the protected list, they got Backstrom, Eller, Kuznetsov, Mantha, Oshie, Sprong, Wilson. On D, Carlson, Orlov, Van Riemsdyk, and Samsonov. So the big guys, I mean, you got Hagelin exposed. Obviously, Ovechkin. You got Dylan. You got Jensen exposed. Some pretty big guys. And for Dallas, let me scroll all the way up here. For Dallas, it's pretty much the status quo of what you would think with them, and I'm pretty happy about that. You got Nick. You got basically the biggest guy they're exposing is Ben Bishop, and I doubt that Seattle takes him. Maybe they take Jamie Alexiak or something, but I don't know. I think the most likely pick from them is probably Blake Coleman. If I had to assume, it'd probably be Blake Coleman. Can I see Montreal, please? Yes. Let me pull that up real quick. Montreal, here we go. So in terms of the protected list, it's pretty interesting. So they exposed Jonathan Drouin, they exposed Phil Deneau, they exposed obviously Carey Price, Brett Kulak, John Merrill, Cale Fleury. But they protect Anderson, Armia, Evans, Gallagher, Kotkaniemi, Lehkonen, Toffoli, then on D, Sherratt, Edmonds, and Petrie, and then in goal, Jake Allen. So there you go. There you go for Montreal. Yes, every team has been revealed. But we got 1,400 people in here. You guys are amazing. Appreciate all the support tonight. Or I guess I don't know why I keep saying tonight, because it's a morning. It's a morning grab. Why would the Leafs oh my gosh. Colin, my man, coming in again. With the 2. What a goat. I'm trying to. I didn't get to see the message, so I'm trying to see it pop in the. Okay, here we go. Thoughts on what will happen with Kaprizov? Colin, I think Kaprizov will be signed eventually, but I think with Kaprizov, he's going to sign like a three-year deal. I think Kaprizov is going to take a bridge, and I think that's the only deal that he wants right now, honestly. That could just be me though, but I think when it comes to Minnesota, I think he'll sign eventually. I think for at least now, it'll be okay. Interesting news is welcoming here from Andy Strickland. Let me show this to you guys. Ryan Strome, protected by New York, drawing decent amount of trade interest. Ottawa among those teams. Interesting. So Ottawa could be trading for Ryan Strome, and of course the trade deadline has already passed for the Seattle expansion draft, so that it would have to be after the expansion draft. But apparently Ryan Strome could be going to Ottawa. I don't know what New York would want in place of him, really. Like, what would New York get back? That to me, like, I don't know. I don't get that, but we'll see. Hearing there's a strong possibility Nick Foligno signs in Minnesota and joins his brother Marcus on a short-term deal with the Minnesota Wild. So there you go. Apparently Nick Foligno might be going to the Minnesota Wild as part of that team. Very, very interesting. Hey, Will coming in the 2. Thank you so much, brother. Can we get some Will hype? My goodness, what a goat. What a goat. With the $2, Will says, what's going on? Grabbing at work, but I'm back. Welcome back, Will. Good to see ya. Oh my goodness, 3 back-to-back donations from Will, Cavs fan, and Ping is bad. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it a ton. Cavs fan being, imagine gift wrapping this team and then hiring Hackstall. Yeah, I think there are better options out there. Imagine they got Gallant and have these options. Oh my gosh. And Ping is bad. You think Seattle will take Coleman over Gord? Nah. I think there's too much risk as a UFA. I think Seattle will take Gord, man. I think that's just too easy. Thank you so much for the nations. Can we get some Will? Can we get some Cavs? Can we get some Ping is bad hype? Oh. I just slammed my hand. I just slammed my hand on the side of the desk, and it. Oh. I have died. Can I please get some F's in the chat? It's like, as I was trying to get some hand motions going, I like chopped my hand right at the side of the table, and it just like, and it's a wood table too, so it screeches across. Oh, give me a second. Oh my goodness. Ovi is not protected. No, Ovi is not protected. Oh, I guess. Yeah, Linus Holmark and Phil Kroger were the only pending UFAs that were protected. So there you go. Interesting to me that NHL Ducks protected Nicholas Deslauriers over Derek Grant, for instance. I can understand why Henrik was exposed, but says to me Deslauriers has interest from other teams out there. Interesting. So maybe a Deslauriers trade potentially. That's weird. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jordan with a 7 Canadian. Keep it up. You're the best. Jordan, no, you keep it up. Are you kidding me? And Will with the 2 as well. My mans. Will says as well. Can we please talk about this Tampa draft list? We sure can, Will. We sure can. They went 4-4-1, which is surprising to me. They have so many good forwards available, man. I'm so sad, though, that they're going to... Like, Yanni Gord is going to be a Seattle Kraken. Like, it's just going to happen. I'm just prepared for it mentally now. And it sucks, because he was always one of my favorite Bolts. Always one of my favorite Bolts. Also, the reason Ovi isn't protected is because he's a UFA. I would have still protected him anyways, just because Seattle can now talk to him as a UFA, but that's going to be interesting. Canuck Linden, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the Grav Gang. Can we get some Canuck Linden hype in the chat down below, guys? Let's hype up every new subscriber. Because every new subscriber is an absolute goat. I'm confused why the Rangers are protecting Rooney but not Goudreau. They're protecting Goudreau, Alan. They're protecting Goudreau. Man, just so much chaos. So much chaos. Wow. How about the Columbus list? Johnny, the big one that was left off was Max Domi. Besides that, it was pretty much the status quo for them. Let's get some hype for the donos. Absolutely, Alistair. Army is a really good player. I'd agree with that. When are you going to do a draft of the exposed players? Jake Clark, I'll be doing my mock draft tonight, right after this stream. We got 1,200 people in here. Let's keep the hype going. Thank you so much for coming in here, boys. Appreciate it a ton. We're 28 likes away from 700, guys. And we got 1,200 people in here, or 1,300 people in here. We can absolutely crush that. So hit that like button if you guys haven't already. Let's get it done. I mean, who knows? Maybe we can get to maybe 800 likes in this live stream. That would be amazing. But yeah, the Islanders one was super enticing to me, Jason, because exposing Bailey instead of Martin is super weird to me.
It's only a game.
Like I said it before, and I'll say it again. Exposing a guy like Eberle, it makes sense. But Bailey, I just don't see. Nagger Joe, thank you so much for subscribing. Also, Skylar, welcome to the Grab Gang. I just joined. Can you look at Tampa? Yes, sir, Liam. Yes, sir. I can scroll back a little bit. Give me a second. For Tampa Bay, it was so they went 4 defensemen, 4 forwards, and 1 goaltender, which created some big opportunities, I think, here for Seattle. But available as of right now, in terms of the available list, you got Coleman, you got Gord, you got Johnson, you got Killorn, you got Palat. Some really good options. Calfoot as well on defense, former top 20 pick. I mean, Seattle, man. One of their core players should be a player from Tampa. It should be, unless Tampa has a deal in place to get like Tyler Johnson to Seattle or something. That would be my theory, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But man, there were so many surprises as well. Also, interesting here coming from Pierre LeBrun about the Mark Giordano situation. My sense is that price has simply remained too high for the Flames to get assurance the Kraken won't take Giordano. But remember, teams are still allowed to keep trying with Seattle right up when the Kraken send in their list, but until price drops. So there you go. I didn't really know there was a confirmation on that, but teams can still trade with Seattle. Teams can still trade with Seattle to get deals done. So we could see deals, and we're going to see those deals probably announced in the expand and draft. Oh my. John, you are going to break me. You are going to break me. Are you kidding me, dude? You are going to break me. Physically. John with the 28. The 28. Guys. If this is the last donation from him, I want everybody to get some John Boy hype. Just put John Boy hype or John Boy in the chat. This man is funding my career right now for my entire career, basically. Thank you so much, John Boy. Appreciate it so much. I cannot believe this. Guys, you are witnessing something legendary right now. You are witnessing something legendary. We might not even ever see something like this again. John Boy. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Pat I. Thank you so much, CH for the nations. And 20 by Gavin. Gavin, oh my gosh, Gavin, thank you so much, Gavin. Oh, I can't even say names anymore, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my gosh.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Oh my gosh. Can we please get some hype in the chat for these legends right now? Pat I the 7 Canadian. What do you think about the Jets list? I would protect selling over DeMello, but that's just me. Jets fans going crazy because DeMello was exposed. Well, for me, if you're gonna protect Stanley, at least get something for DeMello. Like, I think it's an easy it's an easy deal for Seattle to pick him up. But I think DeMello is too good to just lose outright, personally. CH Armia is also UFA that was protected. I guess that is true. Good point. And guy with the 20. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much, y'all. This week has been incredible. We had 40K subscribers. I don't even know what to say about these donations right now. I don't even know. Thank you so much, y'all. Are you... This man. I don't even care if he refunds it all. I'm just happy. Thank you so much, John Boy. Can we get some John Boy hype? Can we get some hype for the game and all the people that donated? Oh, and CH with the one. Thank you so much. Let's get some CH hype in the chat down below. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Thank you, CH. Thank you. Getting that money to buy a new fan, new fan. Yeah, pretty much, Thomas. Hey, Podka J, appreciate it a ton. Gravy is crying. I'm crying in the club right now. I'm crying in the club. Love the New York Rangers goal horn. Hey, I'm just saying, I like it as well. Show the Pens list if you haven't already. Sure, Jack. Give me a second. I think Chris Johnston tweeted it out. All right, here we go. So if you wanted the Pens list, right? This is what it is. So Bludger, Carter, Crosby, Gensel, Kapanen, Malkin, Russ, Dumoulin, Letang, Matheson, Jari, Exposed, Zach Aston, Reese, Tanev, Zucker, Pedersen, and DeSmith. So that is the Pens list for the expansion draft. There you go. Thoughts on the Rooney protection from Chris on Twitter? I don't love it. Personally, protecting Rooney over a Gauthier or a Blackwell is so funny to me. Like, why? There's no reason for it. Habs fan, dude. Habs fan with a 5, and also Niagara with the 279. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much, man. Cavs fan as well says, do you follow the CHL? So who's your favorite team? Charlottetown for me. Go, Alice, go. Yeah, as a prospects guy, I watch the CHL a lot. My favorite team would be the Guelph Storm for sure. Watching them for a while. And the thing is, like, for my league teams, I like, hey, the jersey's good. If the logo's good, I'll like you. And Guelph has both of those things. John Boy, man. John Boy. Nah, Sam, you the go. Thank you for the donators. Thank you so much, Niagara. Cavs fan, get some hype in the chat for those. And also, Hardia, thank you so much for the 5 Canadian. Hardia, thank you so much for the 5 Canadian. Keep it up. No, you keep it up. Are you kidding me? Keep up your awesomeness. I'm just sitting here talking about the expansion draft, guys. Are you kidding me, man? Thank you guys so much. I can't believe this. And it helps so much for the channel and everything. And I just cannot say thank you enough. Can you show the caps? Sure thing. Let me scroll all the way down here. We still got 1,000 people in this live stream, guys. What was our peak that we hit on this live stream? We hit 2,151. Matt. Are you kidding me? Can we get some Matt hype in the chat now? Dude. I love you all so much. CH, what do you think about the Habs trading KK a first and a second and Paling for Eichel? I think it would get it done. I don't think so. I think you'd probably have to add another prospect on top of that, but if you could get it done, I think that'd be a pretty great deal for the Habs. Check Twitter. I added you. Just now? Or what? I'm starting a new Be a Pro in NHL. What team should I pick? The Dallas Stars, Spooby, obviously. Can we see the champs list? Sure, Sean, give me a second. Eric, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the crowd, gang. So going to Tampa Bay, they did again once again went with 4 forwards, 4 defensemen. And this is what they're rocking with today. So you got Coleman, Colton, Gore, Johnson, Mateo Joseph, Pat Maroon, Killorn, Andre Palat. You got Cal Foot exposed. Some really good options. Jan Ruda as well on defense. So in terms of the protected, there is your list. 4 forwards and 4 D-men for Tampa Bay. CH with another one. Thank you so much, CH. More hype coming your way. I'm still aggravated about Coleman and Killorn. Yeah, Ali, it's really tough for Tampa. I mean, I'm hoping that Tampa has like a deal in place for them to take Johnson. I think they'd be pretty elite. Thomas Shannon, what's going on, Thomas? Sure, I can do that, Juan Jose. By the way, we'll be making a new mod in about 10 minutes. Oh yeah, Juan Jose with an interesting point. He DM'd me on Discord. Apparently Florida left praying for Toronto protected or unprotected.
Why you have to be mad?
That's interesting. I'm not sure if Seattle was planning for that because with the whole rumors of them pretty much being sold on Drigger as their pick. That'll be interesting but Toronto is certainly super underrated. Definitely underrated. That'll be interesting. I think they still go Drigger, but that makes it a little bit more interesting, I would have to think. Right? Because for Toronto's just a solid player overall. Just a solid player. Why do they protect Colorbuck? Honestly, Thomas, I could come out here and give you an idea on it. I have no idea. I have no idea, really. Can you do the Avs list, please? Sure, Wendy. Give me a second. To Colorado, here you go. For Colorado, the big ones they left off was Landeskog, Brandon Saad. They left off Confident Donskoy, Bellemare, Calverts. Yeah, Seattle will probably go with Donskoy, I think, unless they want to risk having Landeskog. But they might be able to pay him what he wants, so who knows? Maybe it gets done. I just need to show this. If I can actually expand it enough. My goodness. Window capture. What's going on here? All right, here we go. Live look at Ron Swanson Francis picking your favorite players right now. Not to worry, I have a permit. I can do what I want. Ron. That's pretty good. I love that. Honestly, the Seattle Kraken social media team has been on fire. They've been on fire. Ron Swanson Francis. And just look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. That's beautiful. That's just straight beautiful right there. I love that. Anytime Parks and Rec gets referenced, you just love to see it. Someone fire the coaches right now. Fire the coaches. The coaches didn't make the expansion list. It was the GMs. Liam, if you go to the PR NHL account on Twitter, you can find the full list link on there. Show Ottawa, please. Joshua, if you want to know anything about Ottawa, I mean, I can just tell you. I got that list memorized. Defensively, they're protecting Zaitsev and Mete. And on forward, they got both Browns. They got Watson. They got White. They got Kachuk. They got I know the guys they're exposing: Dadonov, Tierney, and somebody else, I believe. I would have to look back up. I think the sentiment official as well.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Let me see. Thank you so much, Pat Anderson, for subscribing. Can we get some Pat hype in the chat down below? Welcome to the Grab Gang. Thank you so much. I guess they did not. Make it official. Never mind. I'll just go to Bruce Garrett so you guys can see it. Yep. So at least when it comes to the list here for Ottawa. Here you go. Bafferson, White, Brown, Ball, or Paul, Kachuk, Watson, Shabbat, Zaitsev, Mete, and then Gustafson in goal. So Dadonov, Brown, Tierney, Anton Forsberg, and Matt Murray are available. So there you go. No, let's get some hype for Alistair. Thank you so much for being in here. Who else here is a Sharks fan? I like the Sharks quite a bit. So guys, again, we will be making a mock draft after this live stream. After this live stream, it'll be a full video. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. We're right now at 40,489 subscribers. 89 subscribers. We are 11 away. 11 away from 40.5. Guys, can we get some 11s in the chat? Who will be the 11 subscribers to get us to the mark? Who will clutch up and get the W's? Let's see. And big shout outs to every new subscriber from here on out. Every new subscriber gets a huge shout out now. So make sure you subscribe right now, boys, for daily hockey content. If you're enjoying the stream so far, that's the best way to support the channel. Can we see the Rangers list, Connor? Sure thing. I think I can just pull it up here. I think Chris Johnson had it. Rangers. No, I think it might have been must have been what's his name? Oh gosh. I'm just gonna look it back. I'm just gonna look it back up. So a good thing to note as well, coming from David Pagnota, guys. Hey, Ethan Jackman, thank you so much for subscribing, Ethan. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Let's get some Ethan and Hyman in the chat down below. Thank you, brother. Welcome. We got Mikey Schwartz as well subscribing. Thank you, Mikey. Huge time shout out to you, you goats. We also have Sean Keating subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang, Sean. Big time shout out coming your way and free cookies as well. We also have Raymond Peters. Raymond, you beautiful man. Thank you so much for subscribing. We also have Harrison Isaacs. Harrison, you beautiful lad. Thank you so much for subscribing. We also got Lucas Nardi subscribing. Thank you, Lucas. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for letting me know. Alexandre Dalzil. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alexandre. Appreciate it a ton. And let's see. We hit it, boys! We hit it! 40.5K! Oh my goodness, Band Boy. Thank you so much for subscribing as well as Brandon Torres. We hit it, boys! We hit it! 40,521. Thank you so much for everybody that subscribed. 100% of these live streams, and if you are new, great to have you in the Grab Gang. Hopefully we'll see you in the live streams coming up, especially the expansion draft. Greg Cleel, thank you so much, Greg. Shout out to you. But we have hit it. Can we get some sub goal hype in the chat down below? It is official. Would you look at that? Boom, baby. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, y'all. This has been another crazy stream. Yesterday we got to I think 1,800 people or something in the stream, and today we got to 2,100, which is one of the most we've ever had. I think the most we've had was the Seattle Kraken name reveal. I think we got 3,000 or something in that stream. But the Seattle Kraken stuff has been doing pretty well for us. Let's continue that. Let's keep it going. It's going to be amazing, y'all. And I just want to say thank you so much. We're going to be making a mod shortly, guys. So stick in this live stream as well. Oh, my goodness. Just thank you so much. We hit 40K yesterday. Who do you think Seattle's going to get from Montreal? I think they actually end up taking Carey Price, and then they end up flipping him to the Montreal Canadiens. 50% retained for some picks back. That's what I'm thinking. Octo, could you bring up Tampa again? Sure thing. Let me just make sure I can find it. Give me a second, y'all, for the Bolts here. Was it confirmed for a while ago? I think it must have been then, right? Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Tampa Bay Lightning protection list. Let me pull that up now. So again, protected Chiarelli, Kucherov, Point, Stamkos, Chernak, Hedman, McDonough, Sergachev, Vasilevsky, Gord, Palat, Johnson, Kaloran, Joseph, Ruda, as well as Cal Foot available for the Seattle Kraken. So a lot is available there. So take a gander while you can. And there you go. That is the Tampa Bay Lightning expansion draft list. All right. I think it is now time. For us to make a new mod. Let me actually update the sub count too. Thank you so much for 40.5K. Unreal milestone. I mean, we started the stream yesterday with 39.5K, and we might end it with 40.5K today. Unreal. Thank you so much, y'all. So much. Kevin Carter, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang, Kevin. Great to have you. Well, who do you think they're taking from the Islanders? I think the Seattle Kraken will take Josh Bailey. All right. So, can we get some mod hype in the chat down below? Some mod hype in the chat down below. Well, right now it's 760 likes as well, boys. 40 away from 800. Let's get that done. Let's get that done. And let's make a new mod tonight, guys. Let's make a new mod tonight. I am so happy, so excited as well. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Oh gosh, I just hit my table. I just hit my table. All right, by the way, guys, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. Make sure you do so at NathanGravity. If you're on Twitter, make sure you follow me. Good memes there, I swear. Good content, I swear. So, trying to get to 5K on that account. If you could follow there, that'd be definitely appreciated. And I might follow back as well if you request it. But follow me on there if you want to get updated as well outside of YouTube on what stuff I'm doing. And also grab_hockey on Instagram if you want to go there. But all right, well, let's make a new mod, shall we? Let's make a new mod. So let me know in the chat down below. Who do you guys want to see get the new mod? If you've already got a mod or something, let me know. Let me know. Let's see who is here, though. Let's see who is here. Interesting.
It's only a game.
Hey, thank you so much, Nate. Absolutely appreciate you. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Superfly, we're not going to take all the cap hit guys. I think it's going to be a mix, Superfly. Like I don't think Seattle's going to take like a Jakub Voracek perhaps, but I think they'll take like a Josh Bailey. It's only like 5 million, and Josh Bailey could be a first line guy for them. Giordano, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the Grab Gang. Oh my gosh, Devon, welcome to the Grab Gang. Welcome, Devon. Great to have you. Thank you so much for giving this channel a chance. All right, so who is here? Who should we make mod? Who should we make mod? We're making a poll. Yes, we are making a poll. Yeah. I'm just trying to see who's in here so I can put people in.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Gottlieb! Welcome to the Grab Gang too, brother. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Shout out to you, my man. Shout out to you. Let me actually see who's in the participants here. All right, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Here we go. Who will be the next grab mod? Make your pick. All right. All right. Let's do this person. And let's do hey, David! Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang.
Why you have to be mad?
Also, Stetson Mama, welcome to the Grab Gang too. Welcome to the Grab Gang too. All right, let me see. Who else is in here? Who else is in here? All right, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Just looking through everybody right now. I'm looking through everybody. Cam is already a mod, Allie. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right, so I think these 4 people I'm going to put in the mod poll. We'll let this mod poll go for 10 minutes. Yes, Quinn, the mock draft is going to come out after the stream, probably in like, if I end in like 10 minutes, it'll probably come out in like 2 hours. Probably like 12 p.m.-ish. So, Ali, Future Boy, Alistair, and Sam as your options in the mod poll. Everybody, I want to see your pick being made. Who do you want to see be the next mod of the channel? You guys can let me know, and you can pick who will be the next mod. We got a few good options there. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I'm even really sure who's going to win it. It could be a pretty close race, I think, but we'll see. We'll see. Vote in that mod poll in the chat. Vote in that if you haven't already. Hamdel, thank you so much for subscribing and official. Taliq, thank you so much for subscribing. But yes, the mock draft is going to come out tonight. Let me also actually give you guys a sneak peek on what the thumbnail could look like. Let me pull it up actually. So I have some presets ready for the for everything. Let me get this up. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I don't know who I'm gonna put on the thumbnail. I don't know who I'm gonna put on the thumbnail here. This could be interesting. Let me actually. Can I share this? Can I share my screen here?
It's only game.
RX Tager, thank you so much for subscribing. By the way, again, the mod pool will be going for 10 minutes, so we got about 9 minutes left, guys. About 9 minutes left. Display capture, I think I'll be able to do that. All right, here we go. So I got Photoshop open right now. I already got some I already got some faces in here for preparation. It doesn't look like Darcy Kuemper will be there, so I'm gonna delete him for now. Jared McCann, probably not, but I got like oh my gosh, Clapper top Shadow the 2. Who does Detroit lose? Now, I'm going to go a little bit of a hot take. I'm going to say that Seattle ends up taking Troy Stetcher. I'm going to say that Seattle ends up taking Troy Stetcher. I think that's just too solid a defenseman to lose. He had a great year with Detroit. I think that's going to be a solid ad for Seattle. So I would say either Stetcher or Cholowski, I would say there. I'm probably going to include the bald man Giordano there, potentially. Maybe, nah, probably not. I mean, maybe James Reeves-Dyke. Jason Zucker potentially could be on the team. Drager potentially. I got some faces already. So there you go. A little bit of a sneak peek on what the thumbnail could be looking like for the final Seattle Kraken roster prediction video. That's gonna be a fun one. Can you show the Caps list, Sam? I think it's revealed already, but in terms of the guys that are exposed, you got Ovechkin has a UFA. You got Schultz. You got Dylan exposed on the defense. And as well as Jensen on forward, you got Hagelin and I believe also. Let me just look it back up. Actually, let me just look it back up. But yeah, nothing like too crazy besides Ovechkin maybe being something, but I doubt it. I don't think there's much to worry about if you're a Caps fan. They exposed Oshie anyways. I'm a huge Kraken fan already. Hey, we'll see what happens. By the way, Sam is leading the poll right now, 33%. We got 193 votes in that poll, guys. Make sure you vote in that if you haven't already. Super close poll, and it definitely needs your guys' input. So let me know, Ali, Future Boy, Alistair, Sam, who do you vote as the next mod on the channel? We'll be letting that go for 6 more minutes, guys. 6 more minutes. Lease list, please. They went 4-4 in Niagara Joe. So on forward they went Tavares, Nylander, Matthews, Marner, and on defense they went Muzzin, Hull, Riley, and Brody. So in terms of the guys that are exposed, McCann, Kerfoot, and German are the big ones. Who do you think gets taken from Toronto, Julian? I'd probably say Alexander Kerfoot. Jonathan Drouin is a Kraken. I'm telling you guys, Angela Price wouldn't be talking to the Habs fans. I'm depressed because of every day stream's gone. Gravitech, what? We're not done yet. Shout out the reason the NHL is now in Seattle, the Thunderbirds. 100%, Raymond, 100%. Price will only be taken if there is a 50% retaliatory retention and trade in place. I think Fivo, for me personally, I think Price is going to be selected by Seattle, and then Seattle will trade him back to Montreal, 50% retained, first and draft picks. So Montreal can get some cap space on the Price deal, keep Carey Price, and Seattle can get some assets back. I'm super pumped for all this hockey shenanigans this week as well. I'm exactly the same for me, Matthew. It's going to be absolutely amazing. James C, what's going on, James? Did you show the Oilers yet? Yes, I did, Kelly. Yes, I did. Nothing too surprising there besides Benson being exposed in place of Archibald. Oh my goodness, Clapper top channel with the 1. Thank you so much, Clapper. Can we get some more Clapper hype, guys? Some more Clapper hype. Appreciate the 1, but I appreciate the 1. I think the next stream might be the Seattle Kraken expansion draft. I'm not sure if I would do a stream before then. Maybe I do like a live Seattle Kraken expansion draft. But man, that is gonna be real interesting. That's gonna be real interesting. Who does Vancouver lose? I think for Vancouver, they're probably looking at it right now. It's going to be a tough one to look at. I think Cole Lynn could be an interesting addition for the Kraken, but if they don't want to go that young, I don't know. I feel like Vancouver doesn't really have the greatest options for the Kraken. Which is the most surprising list so far? I would honestly have to say the New York Islanders. Leaving Bailey exposed was just crazy to me. Like that came out of left field. I thought there was no way they did that, especially after a solid playoffs by him. I thought there was no way it happened, but apparently it did. How much worse does the Keep trade look after yesterday's trades and the fact Holland did nothing? It looks worse in my opinion. I'm still flabbergasted, Quinn. I'm still flabbergasted.
It's only a game.
Hey, Mo, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Gang. Yeah, I don't think Colin will be ready to play, but there's also quite a bit of picks that Seattle will make that won't be on the roster to start out. So I think for Cole Lind, taking him, he's still pretty young. You can have him in the AHL to start out. I don't think that's a bad idea. And he could be a decent, maybe third line player in the future. Montreal, I have a feeling that I think Montreal's gonna have Carey Price go to Seattle, and then Seattle will trade him back to Montreal, 50% retained. That's what I'm thinking right now. By the way, for an update on the sub count, we're right now at 40,543. Thanks for the 21 new subscribers. Appreciate it a ton. Great to have all you guys live and react. Man, these past 2 days have been so fun to react to everything. The mini trade deadline, the Kraken expansion, draft picks. It's been so fun. So fun to just do this all live with you guys with 2,000 people as well in the chat, which was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did you expect Nashville to protect 5D men? It was rumored earlier this morning, Joel, so I was kind of expecting it a little bit, but still, it was a little bit surprising to me, especially them protecting Yannet instead of Yarncroc, which I think is a huge miss unless there's a trade in the works. But Nashville would certainly be one of the more surprising ones, I think. Premiere the expansion draft, mock draft, maybe Golovich. Maybe, we'll see. Which big stars do you do you think Seattle takes? I think first and foremost, I think for Seattle they're gonna get Yanni Gourde. I don't know if he's a star. I don't know if Seattle takes any star, perhaps, unless you count like Tarasenko maybe. Jacobo J, thank you so much for subscribing. But I think they're gonna have a lot of good players. I think they would take Tarasenko, probably Jason Zucker. You're probably looking at a solid defenseman in maybe Vince Dunn. I don't know. I would have to obviously go for my Seattle expansion draft picks, and you'll have to settle for my video. You'll have to see my video tonight what I'm thinking. But I do think Seattle's gonna have a lot of great players. Maybe not elite ones, but pretty good ones. Who do you think will be Seattle's goalie duo? Well, right now it looks like Chris Driedger will be one of them. I'm not really sure about the other one officially. In terms of who they could go after, I mean, maybe they go for Kapelkak, and people have been talking about that. Maybe. It seems like Casey DeSmith is available, so maybe him, potentially. Boston has Tuukka Rask as a UFA. Carolina has guys like Peter Mrazek, I guess. There's going to be some options, but I don't think it's going to be amazing by any means. Yeah, it's not going to be a strong suit. I mean, they could have gotten Jake Allen, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case with with Montreal protecting Jake Allen there. Maybe they go for Connor Ingram, perhaps from the Nashville Predators. That could be one, maybe. Maybe they also go from one of the goalies in Ottawa with maybe Decord. Potentially, maybe even I don't think they go with Matt Murray, but who knows? There is options. Can you show the Winnipeg Jets list? Keep the good work. I can show it on the screen now. Let's just go #NHL Jets. All right, so this is coming from Chris Johnston. I'll show this one last time. For Winnipeg, Connor, Kopp, Dubois, Ehlers, Lowry, Scheifele, Wheeler, Morrissey, Pionk, Stanley, Hellebuck, Appleton, DeMello, Harkins, Donato, Bellevue as the available pick. So there you go. Got protected and available there for the Winnipeg Jets. Track Twitter for the Rangers on the Rangers official account. I don't think they tweeted anything. Who will Seattle take from Boston? Honestly, at this point, I'm thinking Nick Ritchie. I think that's a really solid bottom six guy you can plug in on a third line and have really good, solid production and gritty play from. I think Nick Ritchie had a great year in Boston. If he transitions that, he could be a really underrated pick, I think, for the Seattle Kraken. Price and Trigger, that would be interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get some hype for the mods. What just did a fantastic job by the mods tonight. 2,000 people in the chat, and they had to deal with that. Great job by y'all. Thank you so much for the support over these past few months, and especially recently with the big streams has been pretty crazy. Sorry if I was late. My bad. No problem, Corey. No problem. All right, so 11 minutes has now passed, and I think actually, you know what? For climactic's sake, we will have 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in the mod poll. 1 minute to go in the mod poll. Right now, Future Boy leads 34% to 33% with Sam. Looks like those are the two front runners right now. Vote in the mod poll if you have not already. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Let's go. We got 790 people in here. Vote if you guys haven't, and hit that like button. We're 7 away from 800. Subscribe if you guys have enjoyed this stream so far. And it's good to have you guys in the stream. Right now it's tied. Future Boy and Sam, 33% to 33%. Oh, getting tense. 32 seconds to go. Vote in that poll, boys. Vote in that poll. Yeah, Zach Vucali hasn't been, I think he was in the ECHL last year or something. He's been all over the place. Still 33% on both sides. 15 seconds to go. Vote in the mod poll, guys. Vote in the mod poll. And Sam takes the lead, 33% to 32%. Huge big jump, 5 seconds to go. Who will come out on top? It is tied. We are in overtime. 32% to 32%. The next lead, whoever gets the next lead is the winner of the mod poll. Both get 33%. They jump up one in an instant notice. Both tied. Hey, Andreas, no more spam, brother. No more spam. Still tied 33% to 33%. It is going down to the wire. Oh, hell, all heck is broke loose. We'll see who gets the next lead, though. The next lead is the winner. We're still in overtime here. 450 votes. Still tied between Future Boy and Sam. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is climactic. It's still overtime. It's still overtime. And it's tied again. Both went up 1%. Future Boy and Sam both are at 34. None have gotten the lead yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, vote in the chat poll. Neither person has won. 34% on both my screens. Still 34%. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sam had the lead for 10 seconds at 34. I didn't see that. It was 34 on me for the same time. Really? Was my poll just lagging or something? It was Sam? Okay. Okay. Sam had 34 first. Okay. All right. I'll take you guys by your words. Sam is the new moderator. Welcome to the mod squad, Sam Carrier. What a race right to the very end. We needed some overtime to get it done, but Sam is your winner. Sam is your winner. What a goat. What a goat. And Sam gets it done. Sam gets it done. Nah, I don't know if I want to do this December poll. It would take too long. It would take too long. And I gotta get this Seattle Kraken mock draft done. I gotta get the Seattle Kraken mock draft done. We got 700 people in here. Sam is the new moderator. GG in the chat. Can we get some Sam hype as well? What a beauty. What a beauty. Been here for a pretty long time as well. Make it a shocker. Stetcher exposed. Yes, I think that could be the pick for the Seattle Kraken. We'll see. We'll see. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of the support these past couple of days. We had 2,151 people in this stream, and we get a ton of new subscribers. We started off yesterday with 39.5K. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Let's keep the hype going. We're going to be streaming for all the different events, the expansion draft, the free agency, all on this channel. And this is the place to be for all of it. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. I just realized that Mika Zibanejad's face was on the screen the whole time. And just look at that beauty. Look at this beauty right here. There we go. There we go. But thank you so much, Sam. Great to have you in the mod gang. And thank you so much for everybody in here. Let me give shout outs to every participant right now in the chat. We got A Professor, Alistair, Ali, Andreas Lindbergh, a wild fan, bald and bearded. We got Bargies. We got wait. Who subscribed? Julius, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the crowd, gang. We got bench warmers. We got Brian Hung. We got Cameron, the Leafs fan. CBJ Hockey. Colin Petchman. We got Corey Hill. Daniel Schwab. We got Edwin Arrow. Eliminator. We got Darren Bond. We got Fibonacci. We got Future Boy. We got Gravitech Mod. Hockey Arcade. Icy Fox. Keon knows it all. KG. Liam Schlabach. We got Mark Cole as well. We got Matt C, Matthew Townsend. We got Mifu, Mr. Lightning. We got Mr. CJ Killer and Obi-Wan a Brick, Patrick Flood, Quinn, and Rangers Chris. We got Ryan Prost and Ryan Smith, also Sam Carrier and Sharana Goldfish, Spooty and Body Gordon, the Ultimate Chicken. We got Thomas McInnes, the Tree, Man, Willingness, Will, the worst channel ever, and then finally Xavier C, Awesome NYD. There we go. There we go. Thank you everybody for coming in today. Off the boards as well. Hello. New mock draft video will be coming in tonight. Also, Mikey O plays. We also have Andy coming in. What's the odds of Marlowe going to Seattle? I don't think there's any odds of mine. Oh my goodness, score with 549. Give this man a record deal. Respectfully, anybody that does is not in the right business, but hey, I appreciate the support either way, Quinn. Thank you so much. Can we get some more Quinn hype in the chat down below for an OG on this channel? Hope you're doing well, man. Great to have you once again on the stream. And always when Quinn is in the stream, it's always a better stream. So good to have you in here. Also, Vegas on the go. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Vegas on the go? John, it seems to see the Rangers are close to getting Eichel or another number one. See if they're shopping Strom. I sure hope so. But that'll be it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in tonight. Appreciate or not, I keep saying tonight. It is 10:43 a.m. right now, Grab. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hit the notification bell if you haven't. New mock draft will be coming in not in about 2 hours, so keep your eyes out on that. And let's keep having some fun. 40.5k subscribers, unreal. And let's keep doing it, baby. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified on all the new live streams and all the new videos. And I'll see you in the next video or stream. Good.